What is up, everybody?
Hey, guys.
How are you beautiful people doing tonight? We got a whole bunch of familiar names in the chat. Great to see everybody tonight.
Josh is still pouring.
Yeah, there's a lot of samples tonight, y'all.
Yeah, there's a lot. I wish you could see what I'm seeing right now. There's a ton of whiskey in front of us.
We got Turok from Elixir here. Good to see you, man.
Hey.
Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, this is going to be a ton of fun tonight, guys. We are going to be doing mainly just celebrating Erin. That's what we're here for, is to say happy birthday to her, show her how much we appreciate her, tell her in the chat, all that good stuff. We are going to wipe up some spills. Give me a tissue over there, please. Yeah, we will clean up, and then we're going to be doing a old blind bourbon flight.
Why? Because I'm old?
Well, that was kind of the original idea behind it.
I know you. I know it was. Oh, thank you, Jay.
And Jay, we will be doing a giveaway tonight, so that'll get you in on it.
Appreciate you.
And we'll talk about that here in a little bit. But yeah, it's so good to see everybody. Thank you guys for being here.
Yeah.
And we got to bring some cheers into the house. You guys know how we do here.
Yeah, we do.
Got to have our Z-Biotics. They are sponsoring tonight's live stream. But, you know, like, I was thinking about this the other day. You know how, like, the old Hair Club for Men commercials, they're like, I'm not just a client, I'm a customer or whatever.
I'm a member. No,
No,
the owner would say it. I'm not the owner. I'm a customer.
Well, we don't own Z-Biotics, but
yeah,
we do own a lot of Z-Biotics. I mean, we
purchase them
a case of 12 every single month, and we're halfway done with this month. I don't drink anything without them. I seriously won't have more than one pour without having some Z-Biotics. So cheers to you guys.
Mm-hmm. Then I always give Josh my trash, and he takes care of it for me.
And cheers to you.
Oh, thanks.
I guess I'm just trashy like that.
So today is not my actual birthday, but this is the weekend that we're celebrating it.
Yes.
So Josh took me out for dinner last night. It was delicious. Yeah. He let me do whatever I wanted today, which was really nice.
Well, real quick, you can see the ticker running down here. If you use code STUFF at checkout at Z-Biotics, like I said, we subscribe, and you can stack. If you do the subscription and you stack our code on top of that, it gets you even more money off. They do have a money back guarantee if you're someone who it just so happens to not work for. Yep. But it works like wonders for us.
It helps us wake up feeling great
and
the next morning.
We tell this story every single time, but we were huge skeptics, did not think it would work for us. We saw other people talking about it, gave it a shot on a whim because due to the nature of this channel, we do have a few pours from time to time.
From time to time, you know.
I gotta wake up at 5 a.m. to go to work. So I want to make sure I'm feeling my best in the morning.
Yep.
Took Z-Biotics the first time, woke up the next morning, actually felt amazing. And I thought it had to be a fluke, right?
Yeah. So we tried it again.
Yep.
We're like, okay.
And I was like, oh man, we gotta talk to them about sponsoring. So
also, can you move that box off the edge? It's gonna fall. Makes me nervous. Sorry.
But yeah, separate and apart from them being sponsors, like we're actually customers. That was that Hair Club for Men thing.
Yeah.
I think it was Hair Club for Men.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
But anyways, if you want to feel good the next morning, have it help you along. Start your next day the right way. Then Z-Biotics is the move for us. And if it doesn't work for you, they do have a money back guarantee.
Yep.
So
they stand behind their product, which is great.
There's no real risk in it. It breaks down alcohol in your gut on a probiotic type of level. There's science involved. I'm not a scientist. You can read all about it on their website if you'd like to.
Yep. But
that link is down there as well. Thanks to Z-Biotics for sponsoring. We call them the game changer for a very real reason.
Absolutely.
We are also going to we are due because October we had our charity fundraiser, which was amazing, you guys. We raised almost $17,000 for mental health, which is incredible. We need to shout out our new patrons. We didn't do that last time, so we've got a big list this time. So we're gonna
show it.
Yeah, we're gonna pop everybody up on the screen that's joined since September.
Welcome to the family.
Yes, thank you guys so much. Our existing patrons that have supported us so regularly and faithfully, and then everyone else that is new that's hopped on board. We cannot thank you guys enough for being a part of this. You honestly and literally helped to keep the lights on around here in the studio. And I've also now splurged and bought a whole bunch of camera equipment to kind of level up things for the channel in some regards. And I'm really happy and excited to be sharing some of that stuff with you guys soon.
So thank you guys.
It just happened. The first video in that type of content just came out Thursday when we did our 1792 foolproof barrel pick, and I did some like behind the scenes type of content for that. So if you guys want to see that, then you can do that. This week on Tuesday, we've got a Jack Daniel's barrel pick video coming out, as well as a behind the scenes at Jack Daniel's. So
yeah, that was fun.
That was a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Kate has a great point. Using Z-Biotics doesn't mean you don't need to drink water.
Josh,
actually, Z-Biotics recommends that you do drink water.
You do need to stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Hydration is helpful whether you take Z-Biotics or not.
Yeah. Like my grandmother used to say, my grandmother raised me, and she would tell me, act like you got some sense. So if you're going to enjoy some pours, act like you got some sense. Drink some water.
Drink responsibly.
Take your Z-Biotics.
Yep.
Be smart.
Yep. So what are we doing? I'm just here. I was told that this is my party, so I'm just showing up.
So you can cry if you want to?
Yeah. I don't plan on crying. I'm just showing up.
So, all right, let's catch up with the chat a little bit.
Okay.
We're going to be doing a giveaway. So any super chats that come in, let's go ahead and get the banner running for that. And Greg Johnson so graciously tracking for us as he always does.
That's because Greg is the boss.
You're going to get a 6-pour flight of some of Erin's favorite pours. Also, if it was just Erin's, she would just send you a bottle of High Road Rye, Middle West Spirits Dark Pumpernickel Rye, and Sagamore Spirits Double Oak Rye.
Yeah.
This is not that.
Well,
this is.
If I had it to send, I would send Wild Turkey Rare Breed, non-chill filtered.
Yeah.
But I'm keeping all that for myself. So.
Well,
I mean,
see what's in the flight.
Except for maybe a sample.
We've got a flight coming your way. The key's already done. Yeah. It's already ready to go. There are some bourbons, some ryes, and everything in there is either hard to get or it's a single barrel that doesn't exist anymore that may or may not also be hard to get, or it's in some pretty nice bottles that we're putting in this blind flight for you guys, because whiskey is for sharing. That's what we're here for. Yeah. We're here for the community. We can drink whiskey by ourselves. Being able to share it with you guys is really what it's all about with us. So
very true. Very true.
Got a good blind flight coming somebody's way tonight. So all right, let's pop up and catch up.
All the way up to the top. We got lots.
Yeah, we got a lot of people in here.
Lots of you saying happy birthday. Yeah. Thank you so much. I can't individually thank you each, but thank you all.
Great.
Appreciate it.
Great to see so many regular faces in here.
I know.
We'll say.
Thanks for coming, guys.
I did see
how to make a girl feel special.
And you should feel special.
Well,
I posted something on Patreon that said, like,
oh, you did?
The inarguable better half of the channel.
Oh, please.
Inarguable.
That's not true.
We all know it's true.
You know I've been in a funk the last few years. It's arguable. I'll argue that.
We can talk about that if you want to. We'll go have a little therapy session.
We could. Let's do it.
Somebody asked where we went to dinner.
Oh, last night when you took me out to dinner for my birthday. Would you like to
keep scrolling, find it so we can pop it up.
Okay.
And give them a shout out.
Hold on.
Bone fat, Erin. There you go. That's French, right?
I think so.
You were studying French.
I'm so nervous to like.
What is your zodiac sign? Sagittarian.
I don't know if I'm a Scorpio or a Sagittarius because I'm on the cusp. Because my birthday is actually November 22nd.
Okay. Well, let us know.
I'm on the cusp.
Let us know. Like I'm the last day or the first day between a Taurus and a Gemini.
I think I'm the same thing for Scorpio and Sagittarius.
But like I'm definitely a Taurus. I don't buy into all that much. But if you read about them, I'm definitely a Taurus.
Okay, I don't know much about it.
Let us know what the difference between the two in the chat. Like what are Scorpios and what are Sagittariuses?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you which one she is.
Yeah, because I don't know much about that. Yeah. Astrology as well.
I think Mr. Mom had asked where we went out to dinner. I took her to a place. She's obsessed. She's a Francophile. She's obsessed with French culture. For some reason.
I wish I was French. I wish I had been born in France.
And so there's a place in Nashville called Once Upon a Time
in France.
And it's like this little quaint, cozy, cute bistro type of vibe to it. They don't take reservations. So we went there, took her there for the first time going.
Delicious.
She was in heaven. She was loving every minute of it.
Loved it.
Although Greg did ask if we went to Bastion. That is my typical go-to.
We did not go to Bastion because I made Josh buy me a purse for my birthday. I picked it out and I told him that's what he was getting me. We got it from eBay. So we spent my Bastion money on a purse. Yeah. And then
we went to
a less expensive restaurant. That was still very, very good though.
Bill WJK did ask Cinema for dinner. cinema is we have a cinema date on the books coming up soon with some friends. It's going to be a good time. So really always look forward to getting over there. Aiden says, happy 22nd birthday, Erin.
Oh, thanks, Aiden. I'll pay you your dividends later for saying that. Jay says, I'm hair club intolerant. In fact, your hair club for men comment.
That could be considered to be a slanderous speech in some circles.
Yeah.
The Whiskey Sergeant asked, how did the wild turkey pick go? It went really well. The Russell's pick sold out. It got into the third tier, which is, we're always happy. We know it was going to be a super desirable bottle. Anytime something that's really desirable can at least be made available to half of the people that are part of Patreon, that's an awesome thing. And then the Kentucky Spirit bottle went all the way. And for full disclosure,
he could go all the way.
I appreciate the effort there.
You know, I try.
I wish I heard that during Titans games anymore. They can't score.
Nah.
Yeah. But anyways, you have, as much as you adore Wild Turkey Rare Breed, specifically the non-chill filtered, you have picked Kentucky Spirit picks over it in at least one blind flight.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Rare Breed has let me down the last few times I've had it.
But even the non-chill filtered, you picked Kentucky Spirit pick.
Okay.
You said there we have a Kentucky Spirit pick that goes toe to toe with non-chill filtered Rare Breed for you in at least one blind on one day.
Yeah.
And I blinded that against our Kentucky Spirit pick, and our pick went toe to toe with that as well. So
yeah,
if you only got the Kentucky Spirit pick, don't worry about it. You're getting a good bottle. I do like the Russells a little bit better, but it's because it's a little bit darker and like more candy bar-esque, whereas like the Kentucky Spirit pick is a little bit more like a little old-fashioned-y. It's got like a fruit. It has like a little bit more of like a fruit oak forward type of note to it, fruit and oak. So that's good.
Zachary wants to know what the purse is.
Is it old? Is
should
it like
I go get it?
No, you shouldn't go get it.
It's not old. It's a Coach purse. It's like
but it's like low-key
crossbody, multi. It's got like different colors because I like mix like silver and gold together, like in this watch, or like brown and black I'll wear together. So it's a purse that's like got some browns and some blacks and a little leopard print on it. It's like, I don't know. I needed a good crossbody bag.
Who doesn't, right?
I mean, it was used. It was on eBay, so we got a good deal for it.
Sorry, guys. Air tried to kill me now. Literally, the air I breathe just tried to assault me live on camera. You guys just saw it. Yes. Hang on. Who said that?
What?
Smoking Kentucky Piper. She picked it out. You got off easy, man. Yes, I did. I was gonna say I have a nice crossbody bag. My little camera bag over there.
You do.
Yeah.
Nice little crossbody camera bag.
Yeah. All right. So.
Okay, Chris says I'm a Scorpio.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know what Scorpios, like what the characteristics of a Scorpio are.
I don't know.
WJK says Titans performed perfectly today. If you're a Jaguars fan, they did. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Michael. Have you tried Chef and I?
Yeah. Yeah, we have been to Chef and I. Or I don't know that we have. I've been there a couple times.
Must have been with your other girlfriend or something, because it wasn't me.
It's good. It's a really good spot.
Birthdays
leveling
are just, yes. I have leveled up.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I feel like you're really coming into your stride.
Thanks.
Paula has a great one.
Oh,
thanks, Bakers.
Yeah.
Good to see you guys in here.
Paula says, my zodiac sign is Thomas Handy. It might be the official rye of Scorpios.
Yeah.
Touche, Paula.
I can get with that.
Oh, thank you, guys. Erin is the week of revolution.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's your revolution.
What does that mean?
I don't know. You're owning things.
Cool. I'm here for it. Ooh.
There we go. Hey, so here's my monthly live stream plea. Okay. I need help. I need tickets for the Ohio. Excuse me.
Are you gonna make it?
Something's happening with my respiratory system. I think I'm really short on whiskey.
I'm gonna drink while Josh almost dies.
My face hole hasn't had whiskey in a while, and it needs. Okay. I need Ohio State, Michigan tickets, 2024. I think it's the day after Thanksgiving. It's in Ohio. She went to Ohio State. She told me when we got married, it was conditional.
Mhm.
Our love was conditional on me getting tickets to an Ohio State Michigan game.
Yes.
On or near her birthday. It
Yes.
just so happens that is the case next year.
Mm-hmm.
I need help. I need tickets. So thank you, Whiskey Talk.
If someone can find us tickets, we will find the money to pay for those tickets.
Preferably $9.99. That Whiskey Talks chat will cover one of the tickets, and then I'll scrounge up the other $9.99.
I doubt that, but we'll come up with something.
All right. Well, just hit us up. We'll figure it out. All right. So what we are sipping right now, we are sipping.
Do I need this pen and paper?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have a very ambitious evening on our hands on the whiskey front. This is a very old flight. That's what we know. We know these are old bourbons, and there are 10 pours. We are not going to be trying to. I will end up ranking them based on numerical scores, which I will check at the end. Erin is just going to say, thumbs up, 2 thumbs up, just okay. If she has some favorites, she will point those out. If she has any comments on any of them, she will also say those. What do you think about glass 1? And we will refer to them by numbers. Yeah. They are lettered A through J.
The letters are irrelevant.
But we're going to talk
glass
numbers.
Number 1, I give it a thumbs up. I like it. It's good.
Oh, glass number 1 smells awesome.
I reserve the right to change my ranking once I've had more. Like if I like glass 1 even more after trying them, I reserve the right to change it to 2 thumbs up or something. I don't think it'll go down. It's a very good pour.
Yeah, this is on the nose right away. It smells amazing.
It smells proofy, and I'm here for it tonight.
Yeah, it does smell like it's got some proof. It's got a little bit of a powdered sugar donut type vibe going on with it.
So Jay says Scorpios are well known for their ruthlessness. They are single-minded in their pursuit. I'll just put up here of objectives which they set high. Scorpios don't see or what?
Check the follow-up.
Or
what? They're blind. They don't see. They're blind. We do blinds on the channel. It's meant to be.
I don't know. It's okay. I hope Matt Border clips. I'm just going to drink whiskey while Josh dies.
There's this funny thing that happens when you're on this side of the camera.
I'm going to start drinking glass 2, by the way.
Is that there's times where I don't hear or see things like you're kind of in the zone and you're just being present in this.
What he's saying is he tunes me out on the reg.
I mean, I didn't say that.
It's what I'm saying. He tunes me out regularly. Did I show this? Thank you, Jamie. I didn't show it. And I'm sorry.
Glass number 1 on the palate went real nutty. Like peanut. Almost peanut shell-ish.
This one?
Not my favorite.
Glass 2 smells like stinky feet, tastes like flowers. Thank you, Michael.
Are these, I know stinky feet's good for you. Are they good flowers?
I think so. They're not bad flowers. I feel like we're way thank you guys for all.
Are we catching up?
We're getting there, but I feel like I might have missed some people.
Well, if we did miss you and we tried to catch all the questions.
Yeah.
We saw, so many names. We love you guys. We cannot thank you enough for being here. If we missed a question, let us know. Ask again.
Yeah.
We'll get it. JG says foot flowers. Yeah. Those.
Foot flowers. It's good. I think. Yeah.
You know what?
See, that's the thing is I want to give it just okay in comparison to glass 1.
Okay. Well, that's fair. You've got to go with what you're feeling.
Okay. Glass 2 is just okay for me. I've had better.
All right. Glass 1, I wrote a bit nutty.
Okay.
And I'll say my numerical scores here. Jason said wet teddy bear is also one of Erin's favorite notes. You did say that in one video.
I did?
This, I'm getting hints of wet teddy bear on this.
What? On glass
1.
You're still on glass 1? Bro, speed it up.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Glass 3 smells like something we've had that recently. I can't put my finger on it.
Glass 1 is, and I kind of
Do they know what we're drinking? Is it in the chat or anything? No. Or in the description?
No, the only person that knows what we're drinking is Joel Gross. He said he'd be running behind, but he is going to be here tonight.
Oh.
I do have these.
Did he send us these samples?
Yeah. I do have the sealed sample key, but I don't want to look. I don't even want to hold it in front of the camera and look too closely because we have powerful lights in here, and they could shine right through that envelope, and I could accidentally see something, and I don't want to see anything.
Thank you, Santiago.
Thank you so much, man.
Appreciate it. Appreciate you all.
It's something fun.
Okay.
What do you get for your birthday? You got your purse.
I got my purse, and then you took me out to a great dinner.
Yeah. And I'll probably, on your actual birthday, I'll probably get some Chick-fil-A, because that's your love language.
Chick-fil-A for my birthday dinner on Wednesday, which is my actual birthday. So, I mean, I feel like that's all a girl could ask for.
She really doesn't ask for a whole lot.
Just give me Chick-fil-A.
I really get off easy, guys.
I would like some red wine with my Chick-fil-A, though. I am a little bougie when it comes to that. I would like red wine with my Chick-fil-A. Also a Dr. Pepper, but red wine, too. All
right, so glass one, I wrote a bit nutty, and I gave it a 7.5, which on... If you're, I'm sure everybody that watches us watches Matt.
I don't like 3.
Thumbs down?
Thumbs down.
Whoa.
It's not for me.
Huh.
It's not for me. I really want you to try that. I'm very interested to see what you think. Can you you skip 2 and try 3 real quick?
When you start going way ahead of me, it is incredibly confusing for anybody watching to keep up with.
Okay.
So we should try to go one glass by one glass.
I will pause.
Yeah. Just take your time.
Okay.
We got a couple hours here.
I know, but I don't.
Oh, by the way, we are doing the giveaway. If you're watching this, you do not need to be present to win. Check the live stream at an hour and 50-minute time mark. That's when we will do the giveaway. Yep. And we're going to have this wrapped up before then so that we can actually get off of here on time, which to Erin is before 10 o'clock our time. It's 8:22 our time now. So we're going to keep this under 2 hours. And that's part of also the Christmas or part of the birthday present for her is me actually being on time. So.
Yes. That is a gift.
So Andrew the Kraken says Chick-fil-A sauce is the bomb. I like
Tyler's
the Chick-fil-A.
birthday is also on Wednesday. Happy early birthday, Tyler.
I like the Chick-fil-A sauce, and like I dip it in the Chick-fil-A sauce and the Polynesian sauce. That's good.
Yeah, I like the Chick-fil-A sauce on my French fries, and then I put the Polynesian sauce on my spicy chicken sandwich. That's my...
And spicy chicken for the win. Although that pimento thing they've got going on, I'm digging that. Michael S. has a great question. What wine pairs with Chick-fil-A? Do you go for a lighter Pinot Noir or a nice strong Cabernet Sauvignon?
Whatever Josh pours me, I'll drink it.
Honestly, I feel like we drink a fair bit of
blends. We do
a lot of blends. We have there's like a kind of a favorite blend of ours, like a good budget blend that's called Bonnie Dune Le Cigar Volant, red wine of the earth, and it's good. It's not too sweet. It kind of leans a little. Either. It's not too dry, but yeah, it's like a good middle of the road, high quality, decently priced, good sipper wine for us. We like it.
Absolutely.
All right, let me get into 2 real quick.
Suspense Games says giveaway. I'm out of the loop. If you see the ticker here at the bottom here, every $5 that you give into a super chat enters you to win a 6-pour blind flight that includes some of my favorite whiskeys. So that's what the giveaway is. At the end, we'll do a giveaway at an hour 50 into the live stream. Is that what you said? So that's what's up with that. Oh, thank you, Whiskey Sergeant.
All right. So, yeah, thank you, Tony. Thank you so much. Glass number 2 to me is kind of like a Baby Ruth. It's got the chocolate. It's got the nuttiness.
Oh, interesting.
It's got, but the nuttiness isn't like, number 1 was more peanut shell. Number 2 is more like chocolate and peanut. And number 1 has more oomph. 2 is a little bit more light and easy sipping.
I agree. 2 is a little more light.
I like the profile better. So I'm going to give it a 7.6. I'm going to give it a 1/10 of a point more than glass 1.
And I liked it slightly less than glass 1.
I do like the experience on 1 better, but I like the flavor profile on 2 better. And if the flavor profile ain't right, I don't care if the experience is better. It's got to taste better to me before I get into the experience part.
I agree. Ooh, Mr. Mom says peach Merlot in Chick-fil-A. I mean, I'd be down for that.
Peach Merlot.
I've never heard of that before, but sounds delicious. Let's do it.
Every time somebody says Merlot, I'm reminded of Sideways. Not drinking any Merlot.
I've never seen that.
Really? It's a good Paul Giamatti roll. We got Mrs. Paul P in the chat. Cheers. Good to see you.
Oh, hey.
Giant Cloud says you win 6 samples of Wild Turkey Rare Breed.
If only you could be that lucky.
It's all rare breed. It's just different batches. Oh, if only you could be that lucky. Okay, 3 on the nose. I'm getting like sometimes you talk about like a freshly painted room smell.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting that on the nose on 3.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, like it was painted. You thought you painted the room and you left for the day and you came back thinking it was going to be dry, but you walked into the room and you're like, man, I thought this would be gone by now, but it's still kind of here.
Yeah. I'm just waiting with bated breath for your reaction.
It's kind of got it's got that paint thinner type of thing on the finish too.
It has a weeder funk to me.
There's something I've drank before that I see you, Kate. There's something I drank before that kind of reminded me of like paint thinner and turpentine.
Mm-hmm.
It was Evan Williams 23, and that gives me shades of that.
Interesting. What's your score on it?
I actually do kind of like it. I find it to be different and enjoyable in some ways.
All right.
It's not something I would reach for very often, but as like something fun to try, I would try it. I'd give that like I'll probably give it like a 7. I might give it like a 7 flat.
Okay. Those numbers are arbitrary, but cool.
Yeah, but it's how by the way, this is
Ooh.
I want to talk to you guys about this because we've got we have 10 pours in front of us. I very much admire Jason over at Mash and Drum. He does such a good job making it easy as a viewer to follow him as he works through a very large flight of pours. And I think the way he does it is he doesn't get too in the weeds about things.
Mm-hmm.
He very much just kind of focuses on like the highlight of whatever a glass is.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes one by one, keeping things straight without over talking too much. That's what I'm trying to do here. We're referring to the glasses by number, and I'm trying to give each of them a name. So glass 1 is a bit nutty. Glass 2 is the Baby Ruth. Glass 3 is the paint thinner.
Mm.
And then I score them with Matt's system, where like 7 to 7.9 is good to very good. 8 to 8.9 is excellent.
Okay.
To some of the best you've ever had, like borderline exceptional.
Okay.
And then 9 and up is some of the best you've ever had.
Okay.
So for me, like a 7 is the bottom of what I would reach for to enjoy personally. Like it's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad, but it's kind of a low, like 70 on a 100-point scale or something.
Mm.
So like we got to get up into the 8s. We're not there yet. So 7.5 is kind of my starting point. Usually it's like, it's good. It's, it's pretty good to even a little bit better.
Yeah.
And I just try to rate things like that. And then I go back in the order from least to most, lowest to highest number. That's how you say that. And it, keeps the flight straight.
As if Josh not over talk.
Well, I'm just sitting here like literally nobody cares about this. I'm just sitting here.
I mean, I
bumping my gums.
I was tuning you out, but I made it look like I wasn't.
Yeah. So James D says that sounds like Dave Portnoy's scoring system. I'm not a Barstool guy, so I don't know that to be a fact. But Matt may have gotten it from there, because I think Matt is a Dave Portnoy fan, so he might have gotten it from there.
John said that you got me something pretty.
Will you highlight the comment when you're talking about it?
Took me out for a nice dinner. Did he let you listen to your music? Mark Broussard, maybe a duo with Morgan James. What music did we listen to?
We listened to one of the playlists that's like long overdue for being updated.
Oh, yeah.
But we talked a lot.
We did talk a lot. We spoke to each other. And I did get...
But you are a Mark Broussard fan.
I am. We are going to see him in March.
Mm-hmm.
Very excited. We're also going to see...
it's not March.
In March, we're going to see him. February. In February, we're going to see Mark Broussard. In January, we're going to see Langhorne Slim. I'm super stoked.
And then we are going to see Fall Out Boy in March.
Yeah, but that's a surprise.
And we just went and saw John Mayer. And we saw Taylor Tomlinson. That was fun.
Mm-hmm. Comedian. If she's not a musician, she's a comedian.
Yeah.
It's very funny, though.
All right, let's catch up in chat
Okay.
while you get on with glass 4.
So glass 4 smells earthy. I'm very intrigued.
So you're already liking it.
I'm already liking it. It's hard for me to drink and keep up with the chat.
No, you just drink.
Oh, this is interesting.
Good interesting or bad interesting?
I don't know. I need another sip.
So far, 3 is your least favorite. 1 is your most favorite. So far, 2 is my most favorite.
I think I'm going to give this just okay.
Really?
It tastes fine.
It smells really good.
It doesn't taste as good as it smells, and I think that it was a little disappointing to me.
Really?
Yeah. I may have to try some of my just okays at the end to see if they can be moved up.
Okay.
But my initial gut instinct was to give it a just okay.
Joel said this blind is going rather swimmingly for me. There's no telling what that means.
Oh, what does that even mean? I don't even know. Oh, Daniel says, I love Langhorne Slim and The Law. Yeah, he's not with The Law. He is Langhorne Slim and Friends. But I did see Langhorne Slim and The Law years ago at this venue here in Nashville that is closed. But I think they're reopening, you said, at the Cannery.
Mm-hmm.
The Cannery Ballroom. And it was one of the best shows I've ever seen. So,
man.
But this one is going to be a little more chill, I think. Oh, thank you, Walt. What do you think about 4? Glass 4?
I'm just writing nuts. And I'm giving it the same.
You're getting a lot of nuts. I will say glass 4.
And I'll tell you why. Go ahead.
The finish on glass 4, it's still, like, it's got a finish that lasts for days.
It does.
Which is a good thing in my book. The flavor is not exactly what I thought it was going to be based on how it smelled.
It tastes a lot like I remember one tasting, and I'm not surprised that we're getting nuttiness. I'm getting nuttiness on some of these because Jim Beam has the most well-aged whiskey out there as far as bourbon goes. And next to them, Heaven Hill has a lot of aged whiskey as well. So both of those have nuttier profiles. I'm not surprised I'm getting some nuttiness in here. Yeah, 4's good. I still think 2 is my favorite flavor profile because the nuttiness in there is the least peanut and a little bit more peanut butter chocolate.
I will put down on here that sample or glass 4. I don't even know why you put these letters on here. They're not necessary. Glass 4.
They're for the key later when I open the key. Okay,
they don't help me. Is finish for days.
I don't know about for days. Let's not get hyperbolic here.
I can only speak to my experience.
Okay. All right.
What are we missing here?
So Dave has a great point.
What?
I agree. Happy birthday, Erin. You make the channel. My wife loves you.
Oh, thank you. I love her.
She's very lovable.
Sometimes. I have my moments.
Yeah, we all do.
I have my moments. I feel like I've had more of those moments lately, though.
Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiast says, I am frozen in time and like Led Zeppelin, Metallica, Nirvana. Metallica was my last concert. Hey, I'm in that boat too.
That's pretty awesome.
You like the stuff that you like, and it's hard to get into newer music. I totally get that.
Oh, whoa. This is a huge compliment. I've made James's wife want to like whiskey. I mean, wanting is the first step.
Yeah.
And honestly, she doesn't have to like it. She just has to drink it, right? Am I right? Just kidding. I like whiskey. It was a joke. It fell. Sorry. I'm no comedian. Thank you, Jam.
Thank you so much, man. Mr. Mom says, love Taylor Tomlinson having a rare breed and a big ice cube in your honor. That when autocorrect goes wrong.
Bill said, come on, we all watch for Erin. This is not news.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bill.
That's what I watch.
That's what you watch.
I was talking, so I got together with Justin the other day, Justin Williams, if he's here in chat, and we were talking about it. We were talking about how we wake up early in the morning, but we like to have our alone time in the morning. And I was like, it's so funny that I'll wake up in the morning at 5 a.m. and I will start editing videos of you and I talking here on the channel, but then you'll come into the room an hour later and start talking to me, and I'm like,
go away.
Oh, please don't talk to me right now. Like I can listen to you while I'm editing, but I can't interact with you.
Because you don't have to interact with me when you're listening to me on the screen.
Yeah.
You can just sit and be a zombie. Glass 5 I like already. As I was sipping it, I could tell I'd like it. It's very easy to sip, though. Maybe I might even say smooth. Would you like the mouse?
Nope.
What do you need?
Justin's here. What's up, man?
Hey, Justin.
Bill WJK says,
Delia got addicted to Beat Saber. Ooh. She's hooked. Yeah. Okay.
It's so fun.
If she hasn't already, tell her to buy the Queen music pack. It's amazing.
Oh, it's good. It's a lot of fun to play.
I want to go play Beat Saber right now.
Don't Stop Me Now is your favorite.
Yeah, I like that one. Is that the one that 300 degrees? That's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit.
200 degrees, but yeah.
Whatever. I'm too busy beating those sabers.
Sabering those beats.
Sabering those beats and beating those sabers.
You got to get your, what is that called? What are those called? If you're sabering the beats, is that your, it's like some kind of verb. Is it an adverb?
Sabering?
If you're sabering beats,
yeah.
Is sabering the adverb or is it just a verb?
It's a verb because it's the action.
I don't even know what an adverb is.
The beats are the nouns. It's a noun, right?
I don't know. Y'all didn't come for, I almost said y'all didn't come for math class.
Or English.
Or English for that matter. All right, James says he's trying to figure out a good bourbon mixed drink for her that she won't taste any bourbon. That is a great move.
Mm-hmm.
Also, real quick, John says I went to a Chris Stapleton concert for my birthday. That's awesome.
I give Glass 5 a thumbs up.
Oh, okay. We got another thumbs up.
It's a little bit less proofy than 1, but I like it just as much as 1. So
okay.
It gets a thumbs up.
Barry says when you order your food from Chick-fil-A, get a side of the creamy salsa dressing. I'd be game for that.
I don't know.
I would try that.
That sounds sus to me, Barry.
For James to find a good bourbon mixed drink, old fashions. That was our kind of gateway, both of us, into getting into more sipping. Because
you can make them sweeter if she doesn't want to taste the bourbon. You can kind of start her off on a sweeter old fashioned.
Yeah. Just add more simple syrup or more sugar or more. We use maple syrup as a sweetener.
And then as she gets used to it, you can kind of slowly adjust the ratios to more of like the standard if you want.
Tyler Bliss says, FYI, the new Andre 3000 album is legit.
Josh.
Woo? Is he saying like legit woo, like legit woo woo or legit?
Josh.
Like is legit?
Josh has heard it.
I like it. I wasn't expecting him to do what he's always done. I was expecting him to do something different because that's who he is. And he hasn't made music. And I've heard him many times talk about how he doesn't have anything to rap about. He's out of that. So I actually enjoy it. I mean, it's like, you can pay attention to the details or you can just listen to his background music. I appreciate that. Yeah. And I relate to him a lot on like a personal level. Like I feel like him and I are kind of kindred souls in a lot of ways.
Adverbs are the LI words. They're not only LI words. They can be other words that end in LY.
Okay.
But yes, those can be.
Greg says his gateway was Crown Apple on the Rocks and whiskey and Coke. Oh, I mean, Jack and Coke here in Nashville.
Jack and Coke, yeah. That's a big deal.
I will say, guys, we went down there to Jack Daniels, and I've toured Jack Daniels before, and it's one of the best tours out there, period. But then to pick a barrel there, we were picking a 94 proof. We had to do that to get in line for the barrel proof next year.
Mm-hmm.
But it was such a great experience, and I don't know if that's a homer in me, but the barrels were great. The two that were our front runners,
that
were my front runners, I liked them both. I was splitting hairs. I had to taste them like 5 times over to see which one I preferred.
Yeah.
So
Michael says you need to watch Schoolhouse Rock. I've already made him listen to me sing Conjunction Junction like a bajillion times.
Oh, that's what that's from?
The Schoolhouse Rock.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I know that. I've never seen it.
Yeah. So y'all, which is funny that we're talking about this because I'm off the clock, but I actually write for a living. Grammar is like what I do. I proofread and copyright, but it's Sunday night and I'm not at work, so I'm not thinking about grammar. Although I do love grammar.
I will say 5 has the best nose to me so far.
5 has a great nose. I feel like for me, the flavor didn't live up to the nose.
Okay.
Slightly.
It is rich. It's robust. It's got a ton of brown sugar, toffee, caramel, oak influence.
Oh, thank you, Tim. Joel says Jack and Coke is a big deal in my glass.
Yeah, you said this one. Is this the one you said that was you would dare call smooth?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. It's very, very silky.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's good though. And it's sitting in on the back of the palate now
good.
with like this chocolate cordial cherry type of deal going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best. That's the best one to me so far.
Yeah, it's good. I think I liked the proof, or at least what I excuse me, what I picked up as proof on one a little bit more. I'm just feeling the proofy pours tonight. But I liked the flavor of glass 5 a lot.
Yeah, sugary sweet. It almost reminds me of like a Buffalo Trace product.
Mm-hmm.
But like if Buffalo Trace products don't have age on them, sometimes they come across with like this artificial aspartame sweetness to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't love that. I actually find it quite off-putting. But there's enough oak on that to balance that sweetness out and give me something. It is really soft, and I do wish it had more punch, whether that be proof or spice or whatever. But I do like that. I'll give that that's going to get the highest score so far.
Oh,
but it's not tipping in.
snap.
It's not tipping into excellent category. But I will give it a 7.9.
Okay.
I'll give it a 7.9.
7.9. That's pretty high.
And I'm going to call that one. That's just like the sugary fruit candy glass.
Okay. Okay. All right.
That's good. All right, so halfway through.
Where are we at?
Your favorites so far
Our
are
glass
1 and
5.
Okay, my favorite is 5. Glass 1's a bit nutty. Glass 2 is a Baby Ruth, more chocolate than nutty, but good still. Glass 3 is the paint thinner. Glass 4 is just more nuts, and glass 5 is the sugary fruit candy.
Are you playing any games or anything?
Let's get into 6.
Are you playing any games or anything tonight, or is this it?
What do you mean games?
I don't know.
We want to go get Scrabble or something?
No, I don't know.
What are we doing?
Is this all we're doing? Normally you plan too much.
Yeah, we're just hanging out.
Oh, cool.
We're hanging out with you guys.
If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask us some questions.
Yeah, we just want to hang out with y'all.
I thought you were going to show that video that you kept threatening to show.
No, we would get pulled down.
Oh.
It'll be on Patreon.
On Patreon. Okay.
Yeah. Every year for Erin's birthday, I post a special video of her relax. It's her doing a cover of Macklemore, and she's wearing these shades. She's got her hair poofed up. She's wearing this.
I did it like 10 years
boa,
ago.
And it sounds like Alvin and the Chipmunks because somehow it was recorded. It was sped up. She's like throwing money around. It's hilarious. It's awesome. That'll be on Patreon on Wednesday on her birthday.
Oh, on my birthday. That is my birthday tribute video. You always post every year.
Yeah. And I would leave it as a surprise because you would forget and then see it. But I've already told you earlier today because you ran across it in your phone and you were watching it. Mm-hmm. And so then I was like, yeah, I'm posting that.
It smells old.
Glass number 6 smells old. Mm-hmm. Like old library, old man, old books. No, that's the same as the library.
It tastes good. I wonder if this is like...
JG asks, what special pen am I using tonight? It's a Lamy. I'm a big Lamy fan. And Kate is on it. This is a Safari. This is a black Lamy Safari. I do like the AL stars a lot. But I got this all black Safari just to have as like a, just like an easy pen to get around with. So yeah, I do like this.
Cool. I'm giving glass 6 a thumbs up. It's interesting. It's kind of drying like a drying wine is. Okay. On the back end, which I don't hate. Also, not shocker, I'm getting hot.
Okay. The nose to me, I know what you're saying when you say it smells old. It's got like this, I've gotten this on some of the Rhetorics before. Okay. It's like this dusty attic type of thing going on. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like you crawl up in the attic to look for some old picture or something and you're smelling the air around you. Yeah. It's kind of it's like a staleness, but it's a pleasant staleness. Does that make sense? You guys?
It's like not off-putting, but it's definitely something there. Yeah.
Thanks for the NBC video on the Q&A video. I'm keeping my eyes open for a bourbon now. Happy birthday, Erin, and happy early Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy early Thanksgiving, everybody. Yeah. What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Anyone doing something wild and crazy?
I keep wanting to cook because a few years ago, I smoked a turkey with stuffing and everything in the turkey. It was I couldn't even believe
good.
I made it. It was the best.
It was
one of the best turkeys I've ever eaten
still
in my
think
life.
about it. And the friends that we had over that Thanksgiving still talked to us about that.
I literally couldn't believe
meal.
I did it.
It was so good.
But like this year, we'll be going to some family.
Yeah.
Having a pretty low-key Thanksgiving this year. It is my favorite holiday.
Yeah.
Wedding Day music is in the house. Good to see you here, Siri.
Yep. Thanks for popping in. We appreciate
Happy
you.
early Thanksgiving. Yeah. Well, we got to celebrate. Wedding Day music, Siri is part of family.
Yes.
So we actually got to celebrate Thanksgiving with them recently. While family was in town.
Kate says she has an all-white with a red clip safari pen.
Yeah, heck yeah.
All-white pen. That's kind of cool.
With the red clip, though. That's so Kate.
I saw a question.
Oh, Mike has a great question. But if you saw a question before, just make sure you get the mics, okay?
There was one about smoking whiskey. Oh, what are our feelings towards smoked whiskey mixed drinks? I don't know if I have feelings about them. I feel like I've had a couple of them before in like a restaurant, and it's more of like the presentation. I think they're fine. Like I'm not anti-smoked drinks, but they're like, I just know that they're the way they are for the presentation. It doesn't make it taste better to me.
I like a good smoked old fashioned.
Okay.
I do like that.
Okay.
But other than that, like I don't want smoked whiskey, personally speaking. Yeah. I do like peated whiskey, but I don't like, let's not get crazy. Like we can just let the whiskey be the whiskey.
Let's not be extra here.
So Michael Ackley, can you please highlight his question? What do you do with subpar bourbon? I usually mix with eggnog in winter and Pepsi Zero in summer.
Oh, interesting.
That's a great question. Honestly, I'm going to answer truthfully here.
Okay.
What we tend to do with subpar bourbon is it just gets shoved to some back corner of somewhere I can fit it in the house, and I forget that it exists. And then I count bottles or try to make space and realize we are way overrun. And then, I don't know, I just lament the fact that it exists, and I never do anything with it. All right, glass number 6.
James said, my love for Rare Breed made him try it, and now it's his favorite.
Hey, cheers to that.
Thanks. I'm happy I can be a good influence on you.
We just had that head-to-head with regular Rare Breed and non-chill filtered Rare Breed on the channel, and I gave both of them 2 thumbs up.
You did.
Because I loved them. And you poo-pooed on them. Yeah, you poo-pooed on regular Rare Breed.
I'm letting you know, regular Rare Breed has let me down the last couple blinds.
Because your palate's gotten bougie now that you've tasted non-chill filtered Rare Breed.
Well, I can't. I mean, it's your fault. I blame you entirely.
By the way, we have to thank some of you guys. Whether you're watching right now, watching later, or whatever.
Yes.
We have had some help getting a couple bottles of non-chill filtered Rare Breed.
Yes.
And we cannot thank you
guys
enough
for that. You know who you
that.
are. I'm eternally in your debt. So thank you.
All right. So glass number 6 is a lot like glass 5, that sugar fruit candy forwardness, except it's got more oak. And I'm giving it an 8.0. It's pushing into great territory.
It's very good. It rivals glass 1 for me.
It is the best pour on the bunch so far.
Oh, interesting. Oh, Michael says that he got his wife to watch the videos we do, and now she's trying new bourbons and going bourbon hunting with him.
That's awesome, man.
That's so awesome. I love it when we can, like, showcase that for couples. Like, a lot of our Patreon, like, blind flight nights or sample swaps, it's a lot of couples. And I love that. It makes it so fun for me, especially because I'm not the only girl, and I love it. It's great.
All right. Glass 6 is dubbed dark and fruity, and it's getting an 8.0. It's pushing into excellent territory.
Oh, thank you, David.
Or great territory. It's great. Glass 8 or glass 6. Glass 6 is great.
Okay, so now we're moving on to glass 7.
Yes.
Okay. If I miss anything in the chat, let me know.
I don't. So Zachary Anderson says, first stop non-chill filtered Rare Breed, next stop Louis Vuitton purse for your bougie self.
No, I don't like Louis Vuitton because I don't like things with logos on it. I like a little understated designer. I like designer things, but I don't want to know that they're designer.
You like quality.
Yeah.
But without being showy.
Designer doesn't always mean quality.
That's fair.
So.
That's fair. I mean, some of the most like high profile whiskey out there isn't
always
all that high quality.
Yeah. So I like quality things, but I don't love logos. Which is funny because we have shirts with logos on them, but I don't really wear them very often.
Available at stuffandwhiskey.com.
I don't love a lot of logo like things. Like there's some some pants I have that have like the logo on the, like they're leggings, and they have the logo of the company on the back of the pants.
Super small.
No, it's white on black leggings. It's very obvious. And I don't love it. Like, I just need all black leggings. Or put the logo up, like, on the waistband where no one will see it.
All right. All right.
Just saying. It's a personal preference.
All right. As you're tasting glass 7, 51 minutes in, we'll let you guys know we do have a giveaway going. You'll get a flight of 6 pours that are some of Erin's favorites. Everything has a fair bit of proof to it. It's a mixture of bourbons and ryes. Everything is some level of single barrels that don't exist anymore, or bottles that are hard to get your hands on, or some variation of both of those things. We wanted it to be a good celebratory flight for a birthday giveaway. So yeah, that's going down. If you want a super chat, every $5 increment will get you an entry into that. So yeah.
So Michael says no juicy leggings for you, Erin.
No, those are for me.
No, Josh wants them though. Josh could pull those off too. Just letting you know.
We did have we had a video when we were doing our Wildcard Wednesday videos where we did blind international samples. It was I think an Octomore sample, and somehow in that video we got so sidetracked, and somehow I made a joke about me wearing juicy sweatpants, and then Erin just like completely went off on how I would look good in them.
He would.
And he's
got the best legs I've ever seen.
It was a train wreck.
On a man or a woman.
It was a train wreck from
letting you know.
My standpoint, but she made me keep it in.
I did. I like glass 7. I'm giving it a thumbs up. What?
Zachary Anderson said didn't know Josh was caked up like that.
He is. Y'all don't see it because he's sitting down.
I'll never forget your sister's husband, so your brother-in-law, was talking.
Also, your brother-in-law, not
my brother-in-law,
because we're married.
But he was talking about your dad, and your dad's name is Doug.
Yeah. And
he was talking about how your dad is built, and he said Doug is dragging a wagon. He was talking about him having a booty on him.
I got what my father gave me.
Dragging a wagon. All right, 7
funny.
Is interesting. 7's I'm getting
7.
like a little bit more brightness off of it. Little nuttiness. I'm thinking like Jim Beam, Heaven Hill here. Not that I'm trying to guess. I want to be fair to what's in the glass. I'm just trying to let you guys know the experience I'm getting.
Fair. I mean, honestly, I have video proof. Grease came over and he and Josh did a video together.
That's
and
true.
All Grease could do was like talk about his legs. So it's a fact. Josh has got some nice thighs. And a booty that's made for juicy sweatpants, if I do say so myself. Hey, this is my birthday live stream. I can embarrass you if I want.
I guess so. Mr. Mom says Josh twerking on Patreon. C. Clement says, man, got a CDL for it too, for that wagon I'm dragging. I do have a CDL.
Oh, Michael wants to know what is my favorite non-monochromatic dress-up color.
Oh, that's a good question.
So I'm in my, well, you wouldn't be able to tell because I wear black all the time on the camera, but I'm in my green phase right now.
You look good in green.
I'm feeling
like
green.
An emerald green?
An emerald green. Yeah. I think it goes well with my skin tone and my hair and my eye color. So I like green, and I also like purple. What? What? What's so funny? It's like 2 bulldogs fighting in a tater sack. What? Explain that to me. Your butt?
Wow, I almost spewed whiskey everywhere. Wow.
Oh, did you see this? This is what your stepmother said.
Runs in the family.
I mean, probably, yeah.
Oh, man. Patreon's buying me sweatpants for the next barrel pick.
Oh, my gosh. They have to say juicy on the butt.
Oh, man.
I don't even know what I was saying.
I don't even know what Glass 7 tasted like. I'm sweating now.
I'm hot, too.
Whew. That was good, Travis.
I feel like I need that fan. That fan is not even pointed towards us. That fan is pointed towards the couch. Can you please fix it? I would appreciate it very much. Sorry, I don't mean to be bossy, but I'm very hot.
Can you feel the breeze?
I can, but I think you might block it.
I'm just going to block it.
I know. Okay, that's fine.
All right. All right. 7 is, I mean, we're back on the nutty theme, but it's on the better side of nutty.
Oh, thank you, Joe. We appreciate you watching, and I hope we do have content for the videos, or the video content for the bottles that you are thinking of purchasing, hopefully. What do you think of a 7?
Yeah. Thank you, man.
Turkey legs, non-filtered.
7 is like, there's something that's reminding me of. It's like peanut brittle. 7 is peanut
You've
brittle.
been getting peanut on a majority of
I already told you why.
Why?
Because Jim Beam and Heaven Hill have old whiskey.
This is all Jim Beam?
No, I'm just saying this is all old bourbon. We know that.
We do?
And the likelihood that it's Jim Beam or Heaven Hill is very high.
Mm.
But that's like peanut brittle. That's good. It tastes kind of like, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, I kind of would be surprised if that was Elijah Craig 18 because it tastes a little bit more oomphy than 90 proof.
Mm.
But it's got the age and the oak profile of something like Elijah Craig 18, and it has that kind of peanut brittly type of note that Elijah Craig can have. Like it tastes like a proof down older ECBP.
Mm-hmm. It's hot in here, yo. I have a sweater on.
You know you get hot. Why'd you wear a sweater?
Because I don't like my arms showing, okay?
All right. Yeah, I'd say that's peanut brittle. I'll give that like a 7.7. I think that's one of the better ones of the bunch. Did you thumbs up that?
Yeah,
thumbs
I did.
up that.
I liked it.
Move on to glass 8.
Okay.
So far for me, glass 6 is the clear best, but glass 5 is also really good. And I would say that everything else is just kind of, some variation of a theme.
What did you say?
Except for glass 3, which tastes like paint thinner.
Which one did you say was your runner? Your front runner?
5 and 6 are my 2 favorites, with 6 being my clear favorite between those 2.
Oh, okay.
And then everything else is just kind of variations on the theme, except for 3, which again tastes like turpentine and paint thinner.
Okay. I am going to have to taste a few of them again to figure out which one's my front runner. Right now, glass 1 and 6 are very close. And I also like glass 7.
The nose on glass 3 just is amazing now.
Ugh.
All right. I don't know what's happening. Oh, please highlight Michael's comment. This is so good. Yes. So here's the thing. When you're blind, when you're double blind, it's such a big difference, because when you're single blind, like let's say I pour a glass of Stag Junior, Stag Bourbon, and a glass of ECBP, and I mix them up and I don't know which one is which, and I start drinking them. I know I'm drinking Stag and I know I'm drinking ECBP.
You just don't know which one is which.
So I know exactly what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm double blind and I have no clue what's in either glass, it really comes down to your personal preference. And that's it. If you're going to try to figure them out, that's one thing. But honestly, if you just key in on your personal preference, whether you like it or not, that can go such a long way. And that's what we do on the channel. And we hope that's good content for you guys. And what is going on?
I think it's raining. It's fine.
Sounds like a printer's running or something.
Just ignore it.
Okay. Sorry. Super distracted. But like, yeah. So David says batch 5 Russell's 13. Like, we've had Russell's 13 in a blind before. I don't know which batch it was. And it came across very bitter. And we both ranked it very low. It
happens. This is interesting.
Like, we've got something like humming over there. Hopefully you guys can't hear that. I don't know if it's from inside the house.
Think it's the light?
I don't know if it's from inside the house or outside the house. If this place goes up in flames, I mean, we do have an open flame now. We lit the candle tonight because it's Erin's birthday.
And I like
we got to get the mood right in here.
This is good. I don't This is good. I mean, a lot of these are good. Joshua, focus, please.
I'm wondering. I'm so confused.
Do you need to go check something?
Amanda says she can hear it. Oh, it just stopped.
It's gone.
Oh, you know what I bet it is? I bet it's the fan on that light. I want to replace that light.
Oh.
I want to replace that light.
Okay. Fair.
Yep.
Replace
And I want
the
to put
light.
it with all the other lights so I can get it on the app so I can control it.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't realize
Because I changed the settings on it, and that's the first time it's ever kicked on.
I didn't realize that light wasn't on.
Yeah. Sorry about that, y'all. It's lighting up the bottles over here. Like up here, mounted to a beam, there's a suspended light from the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
And it has a cooling fan in it. So when it gets too hot, that kicks on. And that's what we were hearing.
Interesting.
And I've never heard in 2 years in the studio now. I've never heard that before.
1 year.
Is it 1 year?
1 year.
Okay.
September.
I've never heard that before. So pardon me for being very distracted.
I mean, he's always very distracted. Am I right?
All right. But Tony did have a good question. He asked what everybody's drinking tonight. So what are you guys drinking? I'm seeing some in the chat. Southern Star Cask Strength. Is that the like Paragon? Southern Star Paragon?
I don't know.
That's pretty good.
Zachary wants to know what that bottle is on the left. Is that Rare Breed?
No,
it's Found North.
NBC and the Blue Note. Yeah, that's our Found North pick. Those were our first 3 barrel picks.
Okay. Our first 3 barrel picks. So NBC, wait. Oh, wow. This is reversed.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It makes you really appreciate those people who can do it.
Nashville Barrel Company. This is Swag Junior, right?
Yeah.
This is our Found North pick. And this is our Blue Note Juke Joint pick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nailed it. All right. Did you like 8?
I did like 8.
What did you give it?
I'm going to give it a thumbs up, but all these thumbs up I'm very confused because there's a lot of good whiskey in here, and I feel like I have to have a favorite, but there's a lot of good stuff in here that I like. So
turns out Old Bourbon's pretty good.
I don't know. What do you think?
So Smoking Kentucky Piper says Hartfield & Co. Weeded Bourbon. We've got some Hartfield & Co. from Top Dog, I believe. He picked his own barrel and did his own label. Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiast is drinking an E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof. Heck yeah. Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered for Mark. Joel Gross is drinking a Four Roses 135th anniversary, which is an amazing pour.
Nice.
A wonderful Yellowstone pick is in Too Tall Tim's glass. Awesome name. Brandon Kirkham says your Found North is amazing. Thank you, man. That thing is so what it is. I saw Dusty Dan did a blind of his favorite ryes, and he had that one in there. And he's I know what this is. Like, I can't help it.
He just knew.
Yeah, it's just so it's so specifically
it. Is what it is. Yeah.
Mark Wood's got a 1792 Bottle and Bond pick. I love it. Man, the chat is scrolling. You guys got some good stuff in the glass.
Yeah, you do.
Michael S. asked if there's any Found North left anywhere. I wanted to donate a bottle to the Whiskey Vault. We don't have any. Somebody might have one out there that's not opened. We have talked to the folks over there to want to do another one. I've emailed Nick. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
I'd love to do another one. They've got their season 2 of barrels coming up pretty soon.
Nice. Dig it.
All right. I'm getting a lot of richness off of 8.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of richness. It's coming out of the glass with like this fluffy confectionery sweetness, like fried dough, raspberry filling.
It was very good. I think I don't know. I need to try my thumbs up glasses again. Or some of them.
Oh.
Yeah? You having a moment?
Yeah, that's wild. 8 is wild because it has shades of craftiness in it.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, like there's like this. It's weird to have an old whiskey because we know these are old. It's weird to have an old whiskey that has such a predominant corn note in it, and like it's got like a little bit of funk on it.
Maybe. But
it's also really good, and it's got some oomph to it.
Also, do you have your chapstick on you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Man, 8 is really interesting.
I like 8. I didn't get craftiness at all. Thank you.
It's rich.
May I see glass 9?
Maybe the funkiness is just nuttiness, but it's got some oomph. That's really good. I'm gonna put that in 8.0 as well.
Oh dang, Gina!
I will taste these through again, kind of a little quicker.
Yeah, I'll need to taste a couple again.
And I will re-rank on that. But I will this first pass is just to see where we're at. And that finish on 8. I think I like what did I give an 8 to? I gave an 8 to glass 6 as well, the dark and fruity one. I like the flavor profile on 6 really well, or I like the flavor profile on 6, but 8 has more oomph. It's a different flavor profile. It's good. I'm going to call it like, I don't know. I don't even know what to call 8. It's quite unique.
I like it. I don't know.
It's a little funky, a little nutty, a lot of oak. Let's just call it the oak bomb. Oak's the confectionery oak bomb.
That works. Do you guys have any other questions? Let's have some non-whiskey questions because I can't answer whiskey questions.
Why don't you talk to everybody about getting older?
It sucks. Don't do it. Ooh.
Because you're getting older, right? It's your birthday.
It is my birthday. Well,
you're leveling up.
Wednesday will be my birthday. I'm leveling up. This has a weeded funk to it. This is just okay. I'm fine. It's just okay.
So you do have one thumbs down. Glass C, the paint thinner glass.
Yeah, I do not like Glass C. Erin is always asking Josh.
It ain't just an hour into the stream. It's all the time.
Yeah, because he always has it, and my lips are parched sometimes, and you know what? I gotta keep moisture on them.
Zaki Zyken asked have we tried the RD1 Amburana? We have not. I am a staunch anti-Amburana fan. I've had exactly one bottle that is Amburana finished that I liked, and WJK in the chat can say what it is. It's a red line. Oh boy. Justin Williams just opened a can of worms. All right.
Finish what you were saying.
Mike James asked if we're smoking anything for Thanksgiving. Not this year.
Joshua,
we were attending.
You were in the middle of a sentence.
What was I saying?
You were talking about Amburana.
I'm not a fan. I did. WJK has a red line that has a fraction of the blend that's Amburana finished. It's the only thing that's been finished in Amburana that I like. Everything else, to credit Lance over at Whiskey Tornado, said Amburana to him tastes like cat pee. I don't know how Lance knows what cat pee tastes like, but there is like this, like, it's just too much. It's too much. Like, I want my bourbon to taste like bourbon. Not.
Stop it, Kim. I need to be part of this group. I'm not kidding you.
Email us at stuffandwhiskey@gmail.com.
I'm not kidding you. I must be part of this group. If they will let virtual people be part of this group,
You're a virtual person?
Well,
she's not even real, you guys. What birthday are we even
people
celebrating?
Be part of the group virtually.
You know what? This goes to the point earlier that somebody was saying that you're their favorite alien, and you're not even real.
I don't exist.
You don't even exist.
I don't exist.
What are we celebrating, y'all? She's a figment of our imaginations.
Okay.
Is this like a Fight Club situation?
Okay, hold on. Kim, we need to figure this out. How did you know? Oh my gosh. I'm in heaven right now. Okay.
What's the question? Oh, do you have friends that like to knit? She likes to knit.
I like to knit, but I don't have any friends that like to knit. So I'm just knitting alone in my own little island, watching knitting podcasts on YouTube, pretending like they're my friends. So yeah, I would love to have knitting friends. Please help me.
All right, can we get? There was a couple questions that came through all at once.
Justin, favorite Thanksgiving food? I can't pick. It's either Josh's dressing, stuffing, whatever you want to call it.
Stuffing in the turkey.
I love mashed potatoes. I love pumpkin pie. I love apple pie. I love the green bean casserole with the crispy fried onions on top. I like sweet potato casserole. I like plain sweet potatoes. I don't care. I like turkey with the gravy. I like cranberry sauce, canned and homemade. So I have no favorite. I can't pick. It's like picking a child. Which is your favorite kid? You can't pick. They're all great. The end. That's my answer. Do you have an answer?
Mm-hmm.
What's your answer? Hey.
That's glass. Hang on. Glass 9's a 7.5.
Okay.
It's got like a It's got a borderline sour nuttiness. All right, favorite Thanksgiving food. This matters so much to me, you guys, because Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. There's no commercialism behind it compared to the other holidays. It's all about just being grateful for things. Like we're grateful for you guys for being here tonight. You know, to me, I'm like a big gratitude guy. So Thanksgiving really resonates with me on like a personal level, but I also really love food, and I love Thanksgiving food in particular. It's the best holiday food, period. Other than like Halloween candy, but that's only if you live in a neighborhood with people who give out full-size candy bars.
Literally buy candy at the grocery store. And you can buy that.
Yeah, it's much harder to come by good Thanksgiving food. Typically with food, I'm a last bite guy.
Answer the question, please. I'm answering so many more.
No, I'm answering it. Okay. Listen, this matters. Okay. Typically, I'm a last bite guy. Yeah. So, like, if I have 4 things on my plate, I'll eat the thing I like the least, and I'll work my way towards the thing I like the most.
Okay.
You know, I'll mix and match here. You know, I'll go back and forth a little bit, but I always get done with the thing I like the least early, and I save the best bite for last. That's what I do in normal life.
Do you have a favorite Thanksgiving Day
with food? Thanksgiving food, the favorite Thanksgiving food is the perfect bite that you can recreate again and again throughout the entire meal.
So a little bit of everything?
So you get a little bit of cranberry sauce, the canned stuff. Don't bring homemade.
No, homemade is good. I like it both. I grew up on canned. I love canned. It has a warm space in my heart. But homemade cranberry sauce without nuts, no nuts in that, just regular cranberry sauce is also very good.
Get the canned cranberry sauce on the fork.
Fair.
Have a roll. The roll is in your left hand already. Okay. And it is just your vessel to like scoop the things against the fork.
Okay. What is it? Cranberry sauce?
You get the cranberry sauce. Yep. You get the mashed potatoes. Yep. You've already slathered the turkey with gravy.
Okay.
And you've also slathered the dressing with gravy as well.
Okay.
So you get a little bit of that on there too. Okay. So it's like turkey, stuffing, gravy.
Are there any vegetables in your bite? Any green beans?
No.
Okay.
Mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce with the roll. You shovel that in there. You take a bite of the roll. The sweet potato casserole is dessert.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, fair.
And separate and apart from that, give me the green beans, and I'll eat those by themselves. But they can't come and play with the bite, the perfect bite. The perfect bite is the cranberry sauce, the mashed potatoes, the turkey with the gravy, the stuffing with the gravy, and the roll. You get the savory from the gravy. You get the sweet from the cranberry sauce.
This is a very long answer to a very simple question.
Let's go. Not. It's important.
Okay.
It's important. The perfect bite. And it's the one meal where you can have the perfect bite over and over again throughout the course of the entire meal. It's amazing. Thanksgiving is the best.
Jim wants to know, are you known for quitting quietly? Jim, did you Google me? Because I definitely wrote a blog about quiet quitting. So I think you Googled me. Yeah. Yes.
Have you tried 10?
I have quitted quietly.
I don't even know. I know you told me about that blog. I don't remember exactly what it entailed.
You have to read the blog.
Okay.
And find out.
Is it like this?
It was at a previous company I worked for. I wrote a blog for them.
Is this like the Facebook thing where it's like somebody will say something like, I can't stand this anymore, I'm leaving, and somebody else will post a link to the group. Hang on. Somebody else will post a link to the group that says, this is not an airport. You do not need to announce your departure.
I don't know that. Yeah, but I don't know. No.
Like you don't need to tell people you're leaving. Just leave.
Quiet quitting is a thing that was like going around in the corporate space where people were dissatisfied with their jobs, but they couldn't actually quit, so they just mentally quit.
Oh.
Essentially, for lack of a better term. Jay wants to know what watch you got on tonight, Joshua.
The Submariner.
That's a good one.
The 2008 Submariner. No date. 14060M. When I stopped being a professional wedding photographer, I sold all my professional wedding gear and I paid off a bunch of stuff and also treated myself to this thing. So if the camera will focus on it. Probably not. There's too much glare.
It did. It focused.
Yep. This is my baby. Been my baby for many, many, many years.
Yeah.
Been a part of a lot of my life. I'm very sentimental towards it. And it represents my favorite era in watches. It's like the culmination of a brand that I looked up to as a kid and aspired to own, and then I finally made that plunge before things got crazy, thankfully. And yeah, I love the thing.
David asked if I was excited to turn 30. I wish I was 30 again.
I remember 30.
Actually, kind of I don't. I would love to be
I feel like I know so much more now than I did when I was 30.
37. That would be a great age.
That was your heyday? Like, what was your heyday? 37 for you?
17 and then 37. If I had to pick between two ages.
You got a thing for sevens?
I don't know. I liked 37. Let's see. Do we have any other questions?
All right. Let's see if we can catch up.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
James D said
Josh took a long time to talk about Thanksgiving Day food, so we're backed up.
James said he just found our channel about a month ago and binged most of the videos. What made you guys want to start the channel? It's my new favorite whiskey channel.
Oh.
Well, there are a lot of really great whiskey channels out there. So that statement is very high praise, and we cannot thank you enough.
Thank you.
I think.
Oh, I've not tried Glass 10.
Okay, you try that. I'll answer the question. We both have a background in photography.
Short answer.
I'm short answering it. We both have a background in photography, and we really enjoy doing creative things together, which is something that in previous relationships, neither of us were really able to do with significant others. So we would oftentimes talk about creative projects we could do together. Usually at the end of the day, I would pour a bourbon or something. I would sit down on the couch. Erin would be like, let me mooch off that. And she would take a sip or two, and she would say really weird, wild notes.
My favorite thing I ever said was that one glass tasted like an Enneagram 9 just wanting to have attention, but no one would give it attention. And I know
we're getting into the Enneagram
because
now.
I'm an Enneagram 9.
All right. So we would do this, and at the time I was watching a lot of WhiskeyTube content, and there was like...
This is a short answer, y'all.
There's varying levels of production value, and I like really high production value, and I know photography and lighting and stuff, and so I've always looked for a reason to learn video. So it was like a fun creative outlet for me to learn video. I was like, hey, I think we could do this. Like I'm more nerdy, you're more relatable to most people. Like, let's just have fun with this and see where it goes.
Yeah.
And it went a lot further, a lot faster than we thought it would. So,
and it was fun. And I think, so for me, the requirement that I told Josh when we started, I said, I'm doing this for fun. And when it stops being fun, I'm not going to do it anymore.
So you gave Glass 10 a thumbs up?
Yep. Glass 10 gets a thumbs up. I liked it.
And we have a ton of fun. And we figured out probably about a year in that we could just drink whiskey ourselves off camera and have a good time. And we didn't need to do it on camera. But at that point, the community had grown.
Yeah.
And
we had met so many people. Yeah. And you guys are so awesome. And I love these personally. I love these live streams because we get to hang out. That's one of my most favorite things to do. Okay. So I think we're so far behind on comments. I'm so sorry, you guys. 10
is great.
10 is good.
There's a little weirdness on the end though.
Okay.
Well, as soon as I spoke, it took a real quick turn. Oh.
I like it. Oh, I'm with Josh. Don't care for it. What in relation to what? Which one? Ambarana. Gotcha. Rob, did Rob's super chat go through?
Greg may have already verified.
He may have already verified it. If you didn't, Greg, can you verify that Rob's super chat went through?
Rob Mullins. Want to make sure you get in on the giveaway if you want in. Joel says you sound like you want to be in a Friends Thanksgiving episode. I was never a big Friends guy.
I wanted to be a Friends person. I never watched it, and then I went to go watch it on Netflix, and then they took it off Netflix. And now
where's it at now? Peacock?
I think you had to pay for it or something. I can't remember. It's been a while.
We don't have Peacock. That's like the one streaming service. That and Paramount Plus. We don't have those two.
Yeah.
You guys, I was thinking about this the other day. I think this is $1 million idea. Seriously, can I have a second? If you have all these different streaming services, right? If you could just find a way to combine them into this one service that you pay for, you know, like it's this one thing,
like cable, television.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, but if you could just combine all these streaming services into one, where instead of having all these different charges every month from all these different places, you just had it like centralized in one, and then it's all there at your fingertips. It sounds like a good idea to me.
Yeah.
You guys can tell me if you think I'm crazy or not. I'm just spitballing here.
Yeah. Ooh, we got lots of people liking canned cranberry sauce. I love
Daggum right.
I love canned
You're
cranberry
daggum
sauce.
right.
Here's the deal.
Thank y'all.
Here's the deal.
Thank y'all.
We're not against each other. I love canned cranberry sauce. I grew up eating that.
If you're for homemade, we are against each other.
We're not.
I have you had your homemade though, and you're good. Yours is good.
Thank you.
But
it's very easy to make homemade cranberry sauce.
Most homemade's not good though.
Why? It's so easy. You just follow the recipe on the back of the cranberry package. It's so simple. But I do like canned.
That easy.
I do like canned. I mean, there's nothing greater than just like slopping it out of the can, and then like you see those rings around it, and then you slice it. It's very satisfying. I get it.
It's all gelatinous.
I love it.
It's my favorite gelatinous thing. I think that's a true statement.
Jay says you probably have an antique collection of forks and knives just for Thanksgiving.
You know what? I don't, but I would.
That's exactly what I was going to say. He doesn't, but that's not something I think
I would.
He'd be above. Like, he would do it. He would have it.
The pilgrims use these, right?
Right, exactly. Oh, man. A lot of people like canned, yep. But I like both. Man. Turkey and stuffing. Yep, you guys are liking turkey and stuffing. Greg likes all the carbs and protein. I like all the carbs all the time. Never will turn away a carbohydrate.
Man, 10 might be Dickel, but really good Dickel.
Really? What makes you think that?
The air's getting me again. It's coming back for round 2.
It's the black lung pop.
Goodness.
Oh, yeah. You guys,
what is going on tonight,
there's
y'all?
a vast majority that are in favor of canned cranberry sauce. Whoever invented that should get a medal. Have you ever had canned cranberry sauce with apples? It's kind of a chunky apple cranberry sauce.
I have not had that.
Had cranberry sauce with apple. So it's not canned. It's homemade. So Josh wouldn't eat it anyway. But I would try it.
Okay.
Paula said that she had a local restaurant that made giant dumplings of mashed potatoes, stuffing, and turkey that was drenched with gravy and cranberry sauce on the side. It sounds like Josh's perfect bite. Yeah, it does.
There was, like, past tense. It's not there anymore. That is a travesty.
Yeah, it is.
I could write a dissertation on Thanksgiving food.
I feel like he spoke one tonight.
All right, I'm glass 10. I'm just calling the best Dickel.
Okay.
I don't know that it's Dickel, but I'm just saying it tastes like it.
Michael says his daughter knits. She has favorite needles. Ooh. So I only have favorite needles because I've only used one kind of needles, and it was the Chiagu. I have the Chiagu interchangeable metal needles. I have some wooden ones on my birthday / Christmas Amazon wish list, so I can use the wooden ones, but I've been knitting with metal needles. I like the metal. But yeah, that's the brand I like because that's just what I started with.
All right, lightning round. We're going to catch up real quick.
Wait, what watch does Erin wear? Ooh, thank you for asking. No one ever asked about my watch. What do I have? I have a Rolex Datejust.
It's a 16013 Datejust from my birth year.
It's in Josh's birth year.
Yeah.
And I got this because before Josh and I got married, we got married in 2019. I owned a home. I sold the home. I made money on the home, and I did responsible things with it, like opened a Roth IRA for us.
Thank you.
Paid off some debt that my lovely husband had, and then I bought myself a watch. It wasn't this watch, but it was a watch that now he has that he bought from me that I use money to buy this watch. Yeah? No?
So you got the Cartier.
So I got
you just got that because you liked it.
I got the Cartier. That's right.
You liked that and you wanted it.
I have 2 watches, a Cartier, and then I have this one. This is in Josh's birth year.
Oh.
And this is this. Which one did you just try?
Glass 3 is so bad.
Why did you try it again?
I wanted to verify my rankings.
Joshua.
Oh, it's so bad.
Okay.
It's thin. It's like thin apples. Lightning round. Let's catch up. Can we catch up a chat?
Yeah.
By the way, real quick, we've got 25 minutes until the giveaway cutoff is done. Zachary Anderson asked, any Hamilton watches, Josh? I don't have any currently, but I did have a khaki field. I love Hamilton watches, particularly the khaki field line. All right. Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiast thinks you're 29. I don't know, right? Let's keep going.
I wish. I used to be 29.
Let's keep rolling.
Jim
Traumatic.
Googled both of us.
There you go. It's a good thing to do.
Then you did know about my quiet quitting blog.
You gotta know who's who.
Yeah.
These days. Or I don't know if I'm Googleable or not. I guess I am.
You are kind of. I've
Okay.
Googled you before.
Greg Johnson says, I love the Khaki King. Yep. And the Intramatic. Yep. Jim says, oven or smoked turkey? Smoked turkey. Easy. Keep going. Lightning round.
Short answer, the long way.
Lightning round. Here we go. Let's go.
Oh.
For a lightning round, you are scrolling the slowest.
You know what, Joshua? I'm trying to read. Okay? I'm trying to read the words.
Jim asked if we tried Saints Alley Rye Nobleman. We have not. We have not.
Oh. My friend. Yes,
you know what?
sir.
It's her birthday week, so I can't say anything.
David said, my stinky feet description on the first video that he saw of us was what caught his attention. Erin has a little quirkiness. Oh, thank you.
Thanks, man.
I will take that as a very huge compliment.
We always just want our channel to feel like if you were sitting down to have a pour with us here at our house. I mean, this is how we act. We don't put on. This is just who we are. Yeah. So, for better, for worse, for indifferent, we're probably not for everybody.
We aren't for everybody. I know that. All right. Let's see.
Todd K's talking camera stuff, and I appreciate it. I see you, brother.
Oh, wow.
I have not tried Delbach Sentinel Rye. We don't get Delbach here in Nashville.
I've never heard of it. Okay, that fan on that light is back on. Back on. Sorry,
we're gonna get a new light.
Sorry, y'all, if you can hear it.
We're getting a new light real soon, y'all. Up there.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting we're that far behind. Wow, we're to the cable TV part.
Yeah. Josh, you're old enough to know what cable is. Aaron's right. You reverse engineered cable.
Yeah. I wish we had cable back. I'm so sick of all these different streaming services. The Last of Us is amazing. We did watch that, John.
We did watch The Last of Us.
I enjoyed that thoroughly.
Huge fan. Highly recommended if you guys haven't seen it.
Yeah.
It's on one of the streaming services. Is it
Max? I think it's on HBO Max.
Maybe. It's just called Max.
Google it. It's good. We also watched Silo. That was pretty good too.
Silo was very good. It made me want to read the books.
And that was on Apple TV.
But then I went on my library app and realized there was like a 12-week waiting list for the book. So I was like, forget that. I'm just going to watch the TV show when they come out with season 2.
All right, I think we're getting close to catching up.
Canned cranberry sauce. Okay. I think canned cranberry sauce.
I'm so excited I get to buy a new light, you guys.
Look at Alton Brown's cranberry recipe. Uses fresh, but cooks the fruit so the natural pectins come out. He uses a can as a mold, and then it becomes gelatinous in the shape of a can.
Okay, Joel said, spoiler, there's Dickel in there, and it's not number 10. It could be number 3, and it also could be number 9. Or, yeah, my guess would be 3, 9, or 10.
So, Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiast, my wife has won a bunch of pierogi contests, and I suggested a Thanksgiving pierogi for her next submission, which sounds like it could be like what you think, like said, the best of all the bites, maybe.
Okay, I'm with the best of all the bites.
Yeah,
I'm very. This matters a lot to me. I think y'all know that now.
That's funny.
James asked, does $4.99 count as an entry? Yes, that's just an Apple thing.
Yeah,
and we do support the iPhone world. We are iPhone users, so yeah.
Michael,
it counts.
Both. I wonder if your photography. I think your photography site still comes up when I Google.
You'd have to go to what's that thing? The Wayback Machine, where you go see websites that aren't current anymore. But you can look them up from back in the day.
I think your website still comes up, but then it like says this is like not valid.
You would have to find me and look up like a cached account of my old wedding photography website. Nick says he saw a bottle of Old Ezra and cream of Kentucky. Did I screw up walking out the door without it? No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm Old Ezra. If it was a 7-year rye, I think most people talk that up, but I haven't heard much about that.
We got them all. Yay.
We're caught up.
We're caught up on all the questions.
And Big Vic is here just in time to be caught up.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Hey, guys.
I feel like we're killing it right now.
Oh, it's... Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much, Brandon.
Oh, that's cool. You went to
Yeah.
a dinner with Matt? Yeah, Matt is cool.
Matt's the best.
That's very cool.
We are honored to have met him, hung out with him, known him a little bit.
Yes.
Not biblically or anything, but like.
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying.
We went there, didn't we? Okay. After a couple of drinks, Josh just goes there.
James says, who are y'all's favorite whiskey YouTube channels? Well, Erin doesn't even watch our channel.
I don't watch whiskey YouTube because it messes with my algorithm.
But you do.
Because I watch knitting podcasters.
You will watch over my shoulder. You like Matt.
I like Matt.
Matt's the best. His humor, his comedic timing is something you cannot teach.
Yeah.
So there are things about all your, if you mention a channel here, there's probably something I like about them.
Rob, we got you. We got you. Aww.
Here we are.
Thank you.
We made it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And Colt, thank you so much too.
Absolutely. Thank you.
People like you. They really like you.
Because I'm good enough and I'm smart enough. And gosh darn it, people like me.
All right. Glass C is 3 is the worst, right? By far.
3's out. May I try a couple again?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I would like to do that. Would you like to be in charge of chat, my love?
See if you can get like a front runners. You don't have to rank the whole thing, but just see if you can get some front runners for the people. Thank you for learning the clicky thing so you get the tactile on the mouse. I did it
myself because I'm a big girl. I am.
Yeah. Good job.
Thanks.
Some inside baseball there. But I definitely have a few front runners. I have a clear last place, and then everything else in the middle is real muddy. And that's big flights can be that way.
Can you taste one again for me?
Well, I thought you were almost 2 thumbs up on this.
I want you to tell me, no, it's good. I'm getting a very specific note that I wasn't getting before. And I want to see if you get it. I don't want to say it because I don't want to influence you. But I'm getting it. It's a good note. I just don't know how I wasn't getting it before.
It's a bit nutty. Everything holds.
I was getting coffee.
I can see that. I could see like a hazelnut. If I'm coffee shopping, if I'm looking for beans.
Oh.
Wow, I didn't think I'd wake up this morning saying if I was looking for beans. if I was looking for coffee beans and I see hazelnut on the bag, bye. I don't like nutty coffee.
Yeah.
I actually like a light roast, really fruity coffee.
I think I like one a lot.
You do like one a lot. You've liked one a lot from the get-go. So we are an hour and 33 minutes into this shindig.
What?
Thank you all for being here while Erin is tasting through a few
I don't have
things.
The mouse here.
You mind your own business and tasting.
I was like feeling over here with the mouse.
This.
Okay.
I got this.
Well, I was gonna say thank you guys for saying happy birthday.
Oh.
You cracked your knuckles.
I'm holding down the fort.
All right.
You just sit over there and look pretty. Do your thing.
I mean, I'm all hot and it's hot here. I'm all red faced.
James asked if we still work full time. Yeah,
we do. We have to go. We have to both work tomorrow.
The channel, maybe we'll. Yeah, yeah. The channel costs a lot of money. The studio costs a lot of money. Camera equipment costs a lot of money.
Josh's channel costs a lot of money. Josh costs a lot of money.
Are you saying I'm high maintenance?
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right.
I love you though.
You guys want to see my new camera?
I love you though.
Speaking of a lot of money, you want to see my new camera? So this is the rig I bought for barrel picks videos. So look at that. Is Matt in chat? Is ADHD Whiskey in the chat? If he's not, or if he watches this after the fact, your Sony can kick rocks. Fujifilm, baby. That's where it's at.
I will say his camera autofocuses like that though.
I mean, I got my top handle. Oh, I love this thing.
Nick has a good question.
I love this thing. 2 bourbons you wouldn't pass up if you saw it on the shelf.
Top 2 bourbons, yeah. Wild Turkey Rare Breed. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. The High Road Rye.
Hard Truth High Road Rye?
Hard Truth High Road Rye.
Yes, Greg, that is an XH2S. 2S.
Also,
the S.
Best $50 bourbon, not rare breed. You have to answer that because I don't know what things cost.
If you can get Knob Creek single barrel picks in your market for $50, probably that. If not that, I probably would get like a Four Roses 100 proof small batch. Like not, wow. Four Roses 100 proof single barrels, not the small batch. In our market, they're 40, but I know they're 50 in a lot of places. Or just get 2 bottles of Early Times Bottle and Bond. Call that a day.
Ooh, 10 is good. Okay.
High Road Rye. I would put High Road Rye in that bunch.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was a great question, though.
Oh, go down.
Hang on. Hang on. I like my coffee like my women, dark and bitter. My wife hates that joke. There was like a Jeffrey Dahmer-esque joke in that vein.
Let's not talk about that. That'll get us demonetized.
Will it? I don't know.
I mean, he was a serial killer.
I don't know. It's a very tasteless joke, but I do make it sometimes.
Hold on. Thank you. It's beat week, and it's my birthday week. So, Josh.
It's beat what week?
Week. We don't speak. It's the word we don't speak about.
I have to let it go.
And your birthday, so Josh can let you have your week. Go Bucks!
I have never in my life seen people so petty as the Ohio State University, where they have M's on their buildings that they put X's over.
I'm just so proud that you just called it the Ohio State University, though.
Did I?
You did, and I love that for me.
Hey, you answer your $50. Can I answer my $50?
Absolutely.
Or no, I'm sorry. You answered your don't pass it up on the shelf. I didn't answer mine.
Okay.
Honestly, in my opinion, if I see a Stag, Bourbon, or a ECBP, I'm just an automatic buy. Those are like, if those were on the shelf all the time, I would just buy both of those all the time, and I would want for very little of anything else.
We never see that on the shelves.
We did get this year's out of sheer luck, and we are incredibly thankful.
Mm-hmm.
We do have last year. We do have this year. I mean, if it's 13th Colony Double Oaked and King of Kentucky, like, yeah, those are the answers. But for stuff we can actually maybe have an outside shot at seeing.
Ooh.
But I also wouldn't overpay for either one of them. Either.
Okay. Amanda asked, where did it go? Best still Austin. I live in Austin.
Honestly, we've had so little because it's not here a lot, and what we have had are barrel picks. So if you can get a good barrel pick, you can get your hands on a good barrel pick. That's the move. I like that.
I'm only doing this because I have to let Greg know, although Greg's probably already seen this.
Roll Tide. That's my man right there.
I mean, it's fine. Wait, is Ohio State still number 1?
No.
Oh, what are they?
Georgia's back.
Oh, Georgia. Dang, Georgia.
Hey. Our adoptive mother's in the chat.
Oh, thank you, Mama
Bev.
P.
Good to see you tonight.
I did not see your previous comment. But thank you.
How dare you?
I'm sorry.
You could take the mouse back.
Okay, thank you. I will. It's hard to keep up with chat and then also try to drink
10 whiskeys.
Yeah. Thank you, Mama P.
You know what? This is the hard work we put in.
Yeah.
Yes, we do still have jobs, by the way. That was in a recent Q&A video.
We have jobs.
You're a content.
I'm a content writer, copywriter, content marketing specialist is my actual title.
I'm a tractor trailer driver for UPS.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have jobs.
Yep.
And that's it. And that's all.
I'm going to get a ranking here.
Oh, you're going to rank? Oh, I wasn't prepared to rank.
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
Just let me do my process.
Okay, you do your process. Chat. I'll look at chat. If you guys have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Oh, thank you, Mark. Thank you guys for the happy birthday wishes. Goodness. It really does mean a lot to me. I know it's kind of silly, but...
Can I speak to this for just a second?
Okay.
I don't want to steal your thunder.
Sure, no, that's fine. Go ahead.
But like a lot of times when somebody is like, hey, this means a lot to me, you don't really know the sincerity that it's coming from.
Okay.
It really does mean a lot to her, you guys. She was an only child for 7 years of her life. And then her parents had 8 other children. And she spent a lot of her childhood mostly feeling not seen, except on her birthday when she got to eat on the red plate that says you're special.
We got a special red plate.
I'm not the biggest birthday person. Erin has taught me to appreciate my birthday more. I'm not big on self-celebration. Erin really does appreciate people appreciating on her birthday.
Yeah, it means a lot to me.
This means
more than
a
I
whole
think
lot to you. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, if you know the Enneagram, I'm an Enneagram 9.
Yeah.
If that means anything.
Yeah. It really does mean a lot to her.
Yeah.
So
thank you.
She's not
thank you
just
for being
saying
here, and thank you for actually giving a crap. If I'm being honest, thank you. I appreciate it. Is the wall over Josh's left shoulder a painting? Yes. Is a painting from what? West Elm? Nope. Just kidding. What's it from?
I don't remember the place I got it.
We bought it
when abstract.
When we redid this room. This is our 3rd bedroom. So
yeah, and I think this part right here, this, and this.
Don't say it.
Cover your ears. Earmuffs.
Don't say it.
Earmuffs.
People will not be able to unsee it.
Earmuffs.
Stop.
Earmuffs.
Josh, no.
What's that look like?
Josh, no.
You know.
Stop.
You know.
JJ, I see you, Erin. Thank you, JJ. What's on Hulu? Dave says it's on Hulu. What's on Hulu?
Something. A lot of things are on Hulu.
Oh,
Golden Bachelor's on Hulu.
Have you guys seen The Golden Bachelor? So I
see you, Lionel.
I have to say, I've watched only one season of The Bachelor, and that was when a bunch of guys from Nashville were on The Bachelor, because I knew a couple of them. Well, one of them. I knew one of them. And I don't really watch The Bachelor outside of that, but The Golden Bachelor, Josh and I are watching it, and it's so good. I'm not going to lie. You guys have to watch it. Okay.
Jim says he's a 7. His son-in-law's a 9. 7s and 9s. That's a little bit of a clash there. Interesting.
Yeah. Josh is a 1, in case you were wondering.
I'm the most 1-1 there ever.
He's a very 1-1.
He's the most 1 that ever won.
He has a 9 wing, and I'm a 9 with a very strong 1 wing. Not going to lie. So sometimes that can cause some conflict. So if you're not into the Enneagram, you should be. It helps. It can help. It actually helped us when we were first dating, because we were able to have a lot of communication about our personalities, knowing what the other person was. Like, it was very helpful. Raul wants to know what day is my birthday. Oh, and you're one of 8 children too. But he's from Michigan. It's okay. You can't help where you were born. So my actual birthday is November 22nd, 1981. I'm 40. I'll be 42.
You just hit him with a bless your heart.
Kind of. So yeah. So where do you fall in the lineup of the kids, Raul? I'd like to know. I'm the oldest of 9. And I love my siblings, even though some of them do call me old. And it did hurt my feelings, and I still am a little salty about it, but it's okay.
You're still salty about that? You got to
bit.
apologize too.
I did, but it still hurt my feelings.
That's fair.
His birthday's the 28th of this month. Happy early birthday. Jim's wife is a 2. Love me a good 2. I thought I was a 2 for a hot second, and then I was like, nope, I'm a 9. Kim's youngest daughter is a writer and a social media marketer who loves to cook, drink, spend time with her hubby, and knit.
Sounds like you. Except you don't like to cook.
I don't like to cook.
You hate to cook.
And I told Josh that from the get-go. He knew what he was signing up for. He does the cooking. I clean up. That's the arrangement we have made.
Hmm?
I was not hiding that. I don't like to cook.
Yeah.
I like to eat. Don't like to cook. Greg, did you get these Alta Birds? Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Happy birthday. Aw. Aw, thanks, David. You're very sweet. Greg says, let's be honest, bless your heart has multiple meanings. It does.
When if Dolly says it to you, then you're like, you don't know what you're talking about. You got to use context clues to figure out.
Jay is, I'm 8675309. Got it.
All right. I'm getting close to a ranking here,
Okay.
y'all.
Paul says whiskey helps cancel salt. My saltiness. It does temporarily.
All right. I think Joel. All right, Joel. Why didn't I think of that?
Touche.
I'm going to use that for sure.
Touche.
I'm going to give her probably 4 months. She'll forget you said it, and then I'm going to use it.
And then I'll be
I will not attribute you.
I'll be like, Josh, you're so sweet. Oh, okay, Greg. Yes, Greg is awesome. Thank you, Greg, for being awesome. Josh, what's your favorite to cook for Erin? Oh, there's so many things. He's a great cook. You are.
I was making a face on a sample.
Okay, good. Because he's a great cook, and I love eating pretty much anything he makes. There was one time he made some wings that he burned, but that wasn't like, it was just like a fluke. The wings, he's made them since, and they're good. So he's a great cook. I will say I like maybe the things I ask for him to cook the most while he's thinking. The things I ask him to cook the most are spaghetti bolognese and meatloaf.
My favorite thing to cook for her would probably be, I probably feel like my favorite thing to cook for her might be spaghetti bolognese, because I know you really, really like it. Like, we moved into our house, there was a really 30-year-old family-owned Italian restaurant nearby.
Mm-hmm.
We went there, we got some spaghetti bolognese. It was amazing.
It was very good. They
closed down like a month later because a freaking Mapco bought them out and tore everything down. I vowed at that point to learn how to make a really good spaghetti bolognese. And also we can have red wine with that. Mm-hmm. It works really well. So anytime you're wanting something, and it's a recipe that takes a while to make good, but it doesn't take a lot of work. So I like that too. Yeah. And I can pair a good wine with it. Mm-hmm. That's probably my favorite, but I also really like making meatloaf for you.
Yeah. Meatloaf is good. I like meatloaf. It's a very comfort food for me. Yeah. Because my mom used to make meatloaf. Raul said he's right in the middle of his siblings. That's cool. You have to... middle child syndrome. That's what I have a sister who is.
That's cool. Your trauma's cool.
No, like I have a sister. The sister that I relate to the most is the middle sister. The fifth of the 9. Mm-hmm. So wait, is that? Yeah, that's the middle, right?
Yeah. Because 4 and 4 is 8.
She's the fifth of the 9. Yeah. And like her and I are very similar in a lot of ways. So yeah. So I. Oh, Lionel wants to know, what is an Enneagram? And it's Enneagram, ENNEAGRAAM. I don't know if I spelled it correctly, but it's like a personality typing system, kind of. So it's similar. It's in the same vein as like a Myers-Briggs test or a Strengths Finder test.
It's more about your personal motivations.
It's more about why you do what you do and less about what you do.
It helped me a lot.
So it helps you kind of know why you do what you do. So if it's something you want to change, you can change it. And it's a system based on like 9 numbers. And to be a well-rounded person, you're supposed to have personality traits of all the numbers, but you kind of naturally will lean to one or the other numbers based on your upbringing and what served you well as a child that no longer serves you as an adult. So it's very interesting. When Josh and I were both separate from dating each other, we had both started to kind of dive into that. And then when we started dating, it was a common ground for us to talk about.
It's a huge thing in Nashville. Like it helped me realize.
Yeah, it's a big Nashville thing too.
It helped me realize how stubborn I can be, because I really want to just do good and be right. And like,
well, and for you, being right means you are good, and when you are wrong, you are bad. That's kind of how an Enneagram 1 thinks.
Right. And we're all wrong sometimes.
We are,
especially when you're married to her. I'm wrong all the time.
But that doesn't make you a bad person.
But it feels like that.
But you're not.
But I know.
You're a
but
great
like
person.
That Enneagram gave me like a lens through which to view the fact that like I'm just weird.
Yeah. Well,
we're all weird.
And it gave us a common language to speak to each other about.
It's just a tool. It's like a hammer.
It's a tool.
You can use a hammer to build a house, or
it's not an excuse. You can't use it as an excuse to be a certain way. It's just a tool to help you be better. I think, anyway. Erin should drink her favorite. So my favorite, I think, is glass 1.
That is silly. That is silly talk.
You
liked it from the get-go, though.
I liked glass 10 as well. I've starred glass 1, and I've also starred glass 10.
Okay.
I've liked many of them. But if I have to pick...
3 is the only one you're not drinking again.
3 is the only one that has gotten a thumbs down. So for me, let me run this through real quick. Glass 1 got a thumbs up. Glass 2 got a just okay. Glass 3, hard pass. Glass 4.
Hey, we're going to go over all this when I do mine too.
Just okay. That's fine. Glass 5, thumbs up. 6, thumbs up. 7, thumbs up. 8, thumbs up. 9, just okay. And 10, thumbs up. So there's a lot of good whiskey in here that I like. But I think if I had to pick one that I would drink again, it would be glass 1.
Oh, we are at the cutoff. Maybe Greg is already ahead of us. I
He
said we
probably
were.
is.
I said we were going to be done with this before the cutoff.
Well, I am done.
Time has really snuck up on me.
Oh. John asked, Josh being the cook in the house, do you use cast iron, carbon steel, stainless, or nonstick?
The first and the last. Cast iron for some things,
And
nonstick for some
others.
things.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm a huge cast iron fan, though.
Greg says he's still bitter about that Mapco.
I am too, man.
That closed out.
I'm so bitter about
wasn't
that.
there like a good like sub shop in that little shopping
There was
center?
a Cuban place. There was a Radnor Wine and Spirit. Like there was. Oh man.
We have not done a smoked meatloaf.
No,
However,
I want to do one though. I want to do a bacon wrap smoked meatloaf.
Here's the deal. It's too much for me. It's too extra. I need the original. I need a basic.
You're like a good. You're a classic gal.
I'm a classic gal. I need a classic meatloaf. Don't try to do too much.
Yeah.
It's going to ruin the meatloaf, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Friends is on Hulu. David
She wants
said.
the most classic loaf of meat she can get.
I do. Classic. I like my meat classic. Oh, Greg's on it. He said the cutoff is in 2 minutes. Like
4 minutes
4
ago.
minutes ago. Meatloaf sandwich the next day is best. Yes. Meatloaf sandwich. Do you put ketchup on your meatloaf sandwich? Because I think it's amazing with ketchup. The next day. Homemade pizza. Yes, we do a homemade pizza.
Oh yeah, I do like a 48-hour cold fermented dough. I
just-
go all out on my homemade.
We just
pizza.
don't do it very often because
It's so much work.
it's a lot of work and it's a lot of mess to clean up. Oh, did these come? Okay, I think we got these in before the cutoff. Oh, glad you were able to join us. Oh, thank you, Philip. Appreciate you. Oh, Michael wants to know what your meatloaf recipe is. And we always have mac and cheese with it. We have mac and cheese another night, separate.
The biggest thing I mean, everybody's got their own preferences, but I like to use like an 80-20 Angus. I like to use a more fatty meat, and then I mix barbecue sauce in, like a Sticky Fingers or a Lily Q's barbecue sauce into the loaf. And those are like my two extra, like little extras that I can do.
I think we're behind on comments.
Michael asked, what Nashville cult is the Enneagram attached to? Valid question. I think that's just being in Nashville.
Yeah, it's the Nashville cult.
Kate Davis said, it's her birthday. She can be silly if she wants to. Silly if she wants
Am I being silly?
Yeah, we're going to do the reveal here in a second, guys. This is a tough flight. Tough. I think we are catching up.
Yeah. Josh, time has really snuck up on me. You know what? He says that.
If that ain't the story of my life every single freaking day.
This man always has a watch on his wrist at all times. Never not wearing a watch, and yet never knows what time it is. Please tell me.
I just try to get too much done.
Please
That's
tell
all.
me how this makes sense.
I just try to get too much done. That's all. Greg, I know we're at the cutoff. Greg has been on it in the chat.
Because Greg is amazing,
Let us know.
and we cannot do this without him.
We struggle if we have to.
Yep,
we struggle.
That's a fact. Is there a time when time doesn't sneak up on Josh? No.
Kate knows us. Though,
No, there's not a time. Jim says Lipton's onion soup meatloaf is the best. I could see that. Pat says ketchup is a bane of my existence.
What?
What? Pat,
thanks for joining in.
Sloppy Joe. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, meatloaf sandwich.
Sloppy Joe. Sloppy Joe. That being said, my mom used to make Sloppy Joe a lot. We've never had it since we've been married.
It's a veritable forest down there.
I love Sloppy Joe. So good. Okay. 71. 1 to 71. Thank you, Greg, for being amazing. That's what we need to do for the randomizer, for the giveaway. We are ready to do the giveaway. Let me...
And I have a ranking.
Remove this banner.
We will reveal.
Okay, let me...
Very shortly.
And I think we are caught up.
Bev said, Josh wears a watch, but it doesn't work. No, it works. I just don't pay attention to it.
It works. You just don't look at it. November babies are never silly. I mean, we're sometimes silly.
1 to 71?
Yes. A watch guy that cannot tell time. Very true.
All right.
All right.
1 to 71. Number 28.
28.
And by the way, this list has been randomized already, so it doesn't matter if you're first or last.
Well, if you ain't
you're
last,
not first, you're last.
Yeah, if you're not first, you're last.
But the list, it doesn't matter if you're the first super chat, the last. It all gets mixed up,
yes.
and then this gets it's multiple randomizations.
Adriana
happening.
from Whiskey Mountains created this amazing spreadsheet that will randomize and then re-randomize, and then we've got it.
So number 28.
Yes, 28. The Whiskey Sergeant.
Hey, Tony. Heck yeah, man. Congratulations.
Congrats, Tony.
You got an Erin special flight headed your way soon.
Ooh, I hope you like
I know how to get in touch with you.
I hope you like it. Yeah.
We haven't. So Alex asked if we've tried Gemma, Kentucky. We have not.
No, we've
We
not.
have not. All right.
What's your situation on this flight?
Let's do this, because it's always hard when there's two people delivering
I've
information
already said what I liked, so I'm out. I'm
so
done.
number 1 is your favorite.
Yep.
And we are going to let's go, because I actually ranked the whole flight.
Okay.
Let's go through my rankings,
Okay.
but then as we get to each glass, you can say what you gave it.
Okay. Sure. That works.
Last place, sample C. It was the worst.
Yep. Thumbs down. I gave it a thumbs down.
Let me open the sample key.
Oh, is it not on here? Okay. Let me taste it again though.
I don't think you want to do that. Oh, here's my other camera, guys. So the other XH2S was my video camera. This is my photo camera. This is the Fuji X Pro 2.
Yeah, because Josh is into photos. In case you didn't know.
I mean, I've only been a photographer for 25 plus years. This is what I do. So.
I've only been a photographer for 25 plus years.
I like this guy. He's good. The key was under it. All right.
How about I read this?
No.
Okay.
Oh, yes, better, because you don't know what things are. Sample C, last place.
Well, I don't know what some of these abbreviations mean.
I need to read it then. What is it?
Wild Turkey MK? What does MK mean?
Master's Keep?
Master's Keep 17-year bottled in bond. I do know what BIB means. Wow.
Why did it taste like paint thinner?
It tasted It tasted like a weeder.
Oh, it tastes. Oh, you know what? Now I'm smelling it. It tastes like cherry cough. It smells like cherry cough syrup.
Tastes like a weeded bourbon.
I'm so sensitive to the cherry note, guys. It is like, if it goes cough syrupy, I'm out. I'm 100% out on cough syrup cherry, and this is what this is.
Okay.
Oh,
Josh, we can't linger. Do you have to let it linger? You know I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger.
that got last?
Yep.
Wow.
That got last.
I'm not surprised if all 134 of you guys just drop out right now. Wow. Okay. All right. Here we are. All right. Wow. 9th place. Sample number D. It was the More Nuts sample.
No, glass number 4.
Glass number 4, which is sample D. It was just the More Nuts, and as I tasted the super nutty ones, it was the least good of all the nutty ones. It was the most peanut shelly.
I gave it just okay, although I did say the finish lasted for days.
It does have a good finish.
It was just okay for me as far as the flavor.
Yeah, the flavor's not great.
Yep.
Glass number 4, sample D is?
Knob Creek 18, batch 1.
Wow.
Are we just two non-professional whiskey drinkers right
I mean,
here.
we are not professional whiskey tasters. We say that. We have said that in the past many times. Maybe we need to bring that back. All right. All right. Number 8 is sample G. Glass number 7.
No, wait. Glass number 7.
This is the peanut brittle.
Oh, I gave it a thumbs up. I liked it.
It
Can I
wasn't.
taste it
It
again?
wasn't bad at all. I gave it a 7.7. I thought it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Red standing by, or Red 5. Imagine not loving Knob Creek 18.
I mean, it is good, but like in this flight, it was not the best.
Yeah, I can't help it.
All
Everything
right.
reminds me of a song.
So 8th place.
Number 7, sample G. Hardin's Creek, Claremont, 204 months. 110 proof.
Wow.
Hardin's Creek.
That's why the finish lasted forever. Wait, no, this isn't that one.
7. What are you doing?
What? How many months?
204.
I hate how they do this, y'all. They make me
17
years old. Good grief, Jim Beam. Just put the years on there. Stop being extra.
It's like they're talking about their babies.
Stop being.
It's 18. She's 18 months.
My baby's 35 months. Like, no, she's not. She's almost. Just say almost 3. Like, let's drop it. Drop the charade already, Tina. Just tell us how old the baby is.
Oh, Tina.
I don't want to do math. All right. I don't know. Julie, whatever. No offense to any Tinas or Julies in the chat. Love you guys.
Tina, come get your ham.
That's why I go to Tina always. All right.
Okay.
All right. Wow. Wait, hold on.
Hold on. Have you hydrated lately?
I have. What was 10?
10.
Sorry. C, 3.
C was Wild Turkey, Master's Keep, 17-year
WT
bottled and bond.
Master's Keep. Bib 17. Sorry, I got to write this down because I'm not. All right. And 9 was what?
What is 9?
4. Sample D.
Knob Creek 18, batch 1.
KC 18. All right. And glass.
Hardin's
G.
Creek,
Claremont.
204 months.
Wow. Okay. All right. Wow. This is already insanely interesting. 7th place, sample B. This is the Baby Ruth.
Glass number 2.
Glass number 2.
I gave it
This is good.
I gave it just okay. Wasn't one of my favorites. This is Elijah Craig 18, and it's from 2022.
Mm-hmm. I think I said that at the stream. I said it was light. It was easy drinking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good flavor profile. It's just a little watery. The wateriness hurts it. All right. For me, this is gonna be a little bit of a anticlimactic.
You're gonna say glass 1.
Glass 1, which is Erin's favorite.
Come on, bro.
Should we skip?
We
this?
can skip it.
I don't know. Okay, we're gonna skip it.
We'll do it last.
All right.
We'll do it second to last. We can do your
next to last. Yeah.
Yeah.
Glass number 9, sample I, is 5th place.
Glass number 9.
Yep.
Heaven Hill Heritage Collection, 17 years. And I gave it just okay. What? Is that like very highly...
Shut the stream down. Shut it down.
Is that highly
Shut it
respected?
Down. Shut it down. Bye, guys.
Also, if only...
That's Heaven Hill 17?
If only that were true. Actually, it shouldn't be. I'm
That's
not buzzed.
Heaven Hill 17?
I have to work tomorrow. I can't be buzzed.
Yeah.
This is what happens when we hang out, though. We loosen up a little bit more after we hang out for a bit. So,
Travis, I agree.
Speak to me about why this is a big deal, because I don't know anything about
that
anything.
is, and I'm with Travis. That's one of the best things I've ever drank. But in this flight,
well, I mean, we've got some other stuff in here that we liked better. Both of us did. Both of us liked some stuff better than this. Of course,
man, it's coming across really nutty tonight. It's coming across really, really peanut shell nutty. But it's got so many other things right now.
Josh is losing his mind over his own rankings.
Yeah, that's fair. Wow.
This is very common.
All right, I'm embarrassed for the rest of this. Wow.
There is no King of
Good
Kentucky in here.
grief.
I can say
Good
that.
grief. Okay.
But he does notoriously not rank it high.
Look, guys, it's been a long day. It's been a long weekend celebrating Erin.
A long weekend celebrating me. All I've wanted to do is knit. You haven't had to do anything.
All right. Glass number 10, sample J, is in 4th place. It's the glass that beat Heaven Hill 17.
Oh, 10. I gave it a thumbs up, and it was my 2nd place. Can I have a sip of it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is my 2nd place, and I'm proud to say it was my 2nd place.
It's good. It's less nutty. It's sweeter than the Heaven Hill 17. I said the best Dickel, but it doesn't taste like Dickel right now. It does have a weird funk to it, though. It's like a corny type of sweetness, but in the best way possible. It's very unique. What is it?
Found North Batch 7.
Wow. Okay. I see that. I can see that.
Mm-hmm. It's 18 years old. It's 131.8 proof.
I can see that.
I want to say that that drinks for 131 proof.
Hold the horses.
I could tell it was proofy, but it was very balanced and it didn't burn at all.
No, that is insane.
Mm-hmm.
That is wild.
So, like, any whiskey that is high proof and doesn't drink high proof, I have the utmost respect for.
I would have thought that was like 105 proof.
Yeah, it's very, but it didn't lack flavor.
No.
It just lacked burn.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. Found North Batch 7 beating out Heaven Hill 17. That is wild.
Sounds like, what do you want to do for your birthday? I don't know. Sleep, watch some football. Yeah.
I'm with that.
I just want to knit.
All right. 3rd place.
Well, I have some gift knitting I'm trying to accomplish before Christmas, and it's stressing me out. Y'all.
Glass number 5, sample E. This was the sugary, fruity candy. I said it was Buffalo Trace-esque.
Okay. I gave it a thumbs up. I liked it.
I really liked this one.
Was this the one that I said was kind of smooth?
Maybe, yeah.
I think I did.
Yeah.
I think I said it was smooth. So it's glass 5, sample E. Oh, Eagle Rare 17. It's 2022.
Holy ball. That's the first time I've ever tasted Eagle Rare 17.
You almost say holy balls.
No, I did say that. That's the first time I've ever tasted Eagle Rare 17. Ever.
It's very nice to drink. It's smooth. I gave it a thumbs up. It wasn't one of my top runners, but it was good.
And I said it tastes like Buffalo Trace.
Because it's smooth. That's why you said that.
No, I said it was lacking spice.
It does lack spice.
If Joel's still in the chat, what year is this? I'm assuming this is one of the 101 proof ones.
Jim wants to know what my number 1 is. My number 1 is glass number one. So we don't know what that is yet because I'm making Josh wait.
So whatever it is, it beat Eagle Rare 17. Found North Batch 7 went toe-to-toe with Eagle Rare 17. Has a lot more proof. Has 30 proof points on it. Went toe-to-toe for me, though.
So Found North Batch 7 was my 2nd favorite, which was glass number 10.
Yeah.
So my 1st place was glass number 1. My 2nd place was glass number 10.
Okay.
And everything else was in the middle.
So Joel says it's 2022 Eagle Rare 17. I've heard the 2023 batch is even better than last year's batch. So that's pretty impressive. If it's better than this, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
This is very good. This is the first time this is the only BTAC I've never had, but now I can't say that. Because I've had it now.
Yeah. All right. What's next, my love?
All right. The pour that beat Eagle Rare 17 for me.
Oh.
Joel said there was Dickel in the flight, and it has not yet popped up. I said this was a confectionery oak bomb. And this is probably the Dickel.
Oh.
I gave this an 8.
Which, number 8? Which is sample H.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Dickel. It's Found North Batch 6. 17 years old, 128.2 proof. I gave this a thumbs up. I liked it.
Hang on. Did I just put a Dickel in 1st place?
I don't know.
Glass 6? F?
F is Boondocks 18, which is Dickel. 105.4 proof. Is it Dickel 9? No, it is not.
Wait.
Dickel 18.
Wow. It's dark.
That's your 1st place?
It's dark and yeah. It's dark and fruity.
May I try it and see?
Yep. It is dark. It's fruity. It's well-rounded. It has the way the oak.
It smells very good. What did I give it? Hold on. This was glass number
6.
6. I gave it a thumbs up. I liked it. And I liked it. It was very similar to glass 1 for me, which was my favorite.
It can be. Travis, it can be.
There we go.
Don't put that on the internet.
Nope. It's on the internet. You can't take it back. It's on the internet. It lives forever.
Okay, now this is why blinds are important, because now that I know that it's Dickel, it doesn't smell as good.
Oh, please.
No, but it's
this is why we do it blind, because when Josh finds out what things are, he changes his mind, and that's not fair. And I get angry.
She does get mad at me.
I get mad at him because that's not how you're supposed to do things.
Can you highlight Greg's comment, please?
This one?
Yeah. That's what it's about.
Mm.
Some Dickel can be the best ever, and then some can't be.
That's true.
Tonight, this was dark. It was fruity. The minerality that you hear about Dickel, that's not in here. It just has
it's not in there at all. I don't get the So normally when I have Dickel, I get Flintstone's vitamins.
That's not here,
which I love, but I don't get that at all in this glass.
No, this smells like I'm drinking the best whiskey ever, and I'm surrounded by like rocks. Like I'm in a quarry drinking really good bourbon.
Don't make me laugh after I just
smell that. Smell that. Like, like that dust, like if you wipe your hand across rocks and there's like a dust on your hand.
I can. Yeah.
Yeah. That's like that. That's like drinking good whiskey in a gravel parking lot.
That sounds like college or high school or something. I'm not that you should be drinking in high school. I'm just saying some people do.
That's wild.
Interesting. Okay. Well, shall we find out what my favorite is of that evening?
Yes, this is my 6th place. This was the best.
No, that was your first place.
No. Your favorite was my 6th place.
Oh.
It was if you split the flight in half, 5 and 5.
It was the middle child.
It was the best of the worst for me.
Wow. And you picked Dickel as your favorite.
Yeah, you know what?
Who's the professional whiskey taster?
We still have
now?
132 people in here. How have you guys not dropped off after this?
Here's what my favorite is: Old Fit 17.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
So who's the whiskey taster now? Boom.
Okay,
it's me.
So Joel says Boondocks 18 is one of the best whiskeys I've ever had, but it's almost $300.
Holy moly! Oh my gosh.
It's really good, man.
That's amazing.
And glass.
No, it is good.
Old Fit 17.
I did give it a thumbs up. I did give the Dickel a thumbs up.
A lot of people have said Old Fit 17 is the best Old Fits, period.
I liked it a lot.
And it's a weeder.
I would have never guessed. So I don't understand what it is about weeders for me. There's some weeders that I can tell from the get that they're weeders and they are off-putting. And then there are some that I can never tell. And I actually quite like that one a lot. It had everything I wanted it to have.
Yeah, now that I know that now that I know what it is, the lack of spice is very apparent.
Now that I know what it is, I'm going to change my tune.
No, I'm just saying. Once you find out what things are, things become more clear, of course.
I must say it's very freeing.
It's really good.
Not to know anything about the whiskey space, because once I find out what things are, it still doesn't change anything for me.
It's kind of like a Reese's peanut butter cup. Tasting it now, knowing what it is. I think it
tastes like good whiskey to me.
I mean, it tastes like a Reese's peanut butter cup.
That's all. Yeah.
All right. So Old Fit 17 wins for you.
Yep.
And you had what second? Dickel? Boondocks?
No, glass 10.
Yeah, the Boondocks.
Sample.
Oh no, Found North.
Yeah, Found North Batch 7.
Okay, and I had Found North Batch 7 and Found North Batch 6 in my 2nd and 4th place.
Okay.
Found North, you guys. If you're not on the Found North train, get a freaking ticket, okay?
They're doing some good stuff.
Walk up to the ticket booth. Tell them you need to
Oh my gosh.
throw your card their way. Get a ticket to the Found North train because we're on it. Get on it. All right. Sorry. I think the biggest surprise of this is that Wild Turkey Masters Keep Bottle and Bond 17 came in last tonight.
For
both of us. You were thumbs down.
I was a hard pass as soon as I tasted it. It smelled good, but as soon as I tasted it, I was out. I thought it was a weeder.
Oh, man. It's not good.
Which is wild.
It's not good. I'm sorry, you guys. I know a lot of people love that bottle. Wow. Okay. You know what? This has been a very interesting night. From the record books, I might wish to scrub this one.
What do you mean? Are you embarrassed?
Yeah, I mean, one of the most revered bottles in whiskey.
It's just whiskey.
Masters Keep 17 Bottle and Bond finished last for me and you. And I put Dickel first.
But taste is subjective.
It is.
There's no objective truth to it. It's all whiskey, and it's whatever you like.
It is.
Doesn't matter if everyone else likes it. If you don't like it, it's not good for you.
Preach.
I mean,
Go ahead.
I just did.
Do more.
I don't have anything else to say about it.
Okay.
I'm not as wordy as you, my love.
All right.
I say what I say, and then I leave.
All right. That was fun, guys. I think the fact that Masters Keep 17, I know you don't like high-aged turkey. I didn't know I didn't like it that much. I'm stunned that Heaven Hill 17 got beat out by two different Found North, which I'm not saying that, but like Found North is very good. I'm not surprised they beat Heaven Hill 17 because they're really, really good. I'm not surprised Eagle Rare 17, but like Found North is in the same sphere as Heaven Hill 17 and Eagle Rare 17, and some wild Boondocks Dickel. And
Zachary said, I think the Bourbon Van ranked it low in one of their blinds.
Which one?
Which one? The one that we're talking about? The
Wild Turkey Masters Keep?
Yeah.
Bottom Boss 17 year? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it came across like paint thinner. Yeah.
Thank you, Miss
This was super fun. Hopefully you guys had a good time tonight.
Yeah. It's okay. Some people, they said they can't hear it. The fan. The fan on the light's going off again.
It's going off again. We're going to get an Amaran 60X. And it's going up there.
Sure. Yeah. Philip said, he's with me. I never could commit to memory what various distilleries are known for in terms of flavor profile. So I don't change my opinion based on knowing what I'm drinking. Honestly, I find that to be the most fun way to drink whiskey, because then I'm not beholden to what I'm supposed to get because I don't know. Can I finish out this live stream with one of my favorite stories ever? And it's a recent story. I think so. Yeah, sure. Let me you have to moisten your lips and hydrate. Sure. I'm not going to turn down some free chapstick. Sure. All right. Today, we just released our Russell's Reserve and our Kentucky Spirit barrel pits. Slow down. Josh likes to mumble. Sorry. What did we release? A Russell's Reserve. Russell's Reserve. Yep. Kentucky Spirit. We picked these with the Bourbon Judge and SLB Drinks. When we picked them, I don't know, late August or early August, August 3rd, second or 3rd. It was the 3rd. And then here we are in November. Yep. We released them. Yep. We had a recent video where I talked about a Kentucky Spirit pick. It never came out because the footage got Josh mismatched. Find it. Yeah, it's the first time ever it happened. Footage got mismatched. You said, "Oh yeah, Kentucky Spirit. Is that Wild Turkey?" And I was like, "We just did a pick when we filmed it. Yep. We had done the pick like a month earlier." I'm like, "Yeah, we just did a pick there." And you didn't remember that it was. I was proud of myself for kind of remembering that Wild Turkey. Kind of remembering Kentucky Spirit. So, point being, as to the comment, like it's better if you don't think about what you're drinking, because you get a more honest opinion that way. Yeah. And I think for me, that's the more fun way to drink whiskey. Oh, 100%. Because then I actually know what I like. And then I can be like, oh, I like this. And I'm not thinking like, if I knew I was drinking rare breed, I'm automatically going to be predispositioned to try to like it. But in blinds recently, it has not fared as well because I didn't know I was drinking it. And I can't use that as an excuse for trying to like it more. And I like that. It keeps me honest.
Well, you definitely need to highlight Red 5 Standing
Holy moly.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you so much. Y'all, I have to show you, or not show you, tell you that means a lot. Thank you. I've been knitting this blanket. It's been taking me forever. Do you want to show it? I do kind of want to show it.
You're going to show it. I have to pee real bad. I will say.
We can't both leave.
I know. It's just dead air.
Let me go get my blanket.
All right, go get your blanket.
So, real quick, this is like Stuff and Whiskey After Dark. I'm going to.
We'll go as long as you want to go.
Yeah.
I will say.
Okay, go ahead.
That you gave us 2 bottles for my birthday. One of those is in the flight for the Whiskey Sergeant.
Oh. Coming
up. It's the rye, obviously, because it's Erin's birthday flight. I have to pee so bad, you guys. Travis says blanket. She wants to see the blanket. She's knitting on this blanket. She gets like 1 inch an hour. So this is going to be like a 60-hour blanket. This is going to be like if you convert time to money, this is like a $3,000 blanket that she's knitting.
But it's for my little sister and her new husband, and I hope she's not watching this.
She's not.
I don't think she is because they don't drink whiskey. But I've been knitting this since August, y'all, and it's taking forever. And like every inch that I knit this, because it's a 50-inch, it's going to be 50 by 60 blanket. Every inch takes me an hour to knit. So it's been really fun. But here's the blanket. It's going to have fringe on the end, but it's like a color changing blanket. And it's, she's a newlywed, and I wanted to give her something for her home, like to start her home with her husband. So I've been knitting this, and I told Josh, I was like, I'm never gift knitting again. However, I have 2 gift knits for Christmas. This blanket, and then I'm knitting a sweater for my sister who's a Swiftie. She's a Taylor Swift fan. So I'm going to knit her a Taylor Swift folklore sweater. And I don't think I'm going to finish it in time. So fingers crossed that I do. But I'm very excited. I think every inch on this blanket is an hour. So I've got 30 hours into this blanket already. 31 inches. Yeah, Josh measured it. But I'm very excited, and I hope they like it. But yeah, so it'll have some fringe on it. Maybe I'll show you guys when it's done if you want to see, if you care to see. But yeah, let's see. What else do we have? What did I miss on chat? Okay. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Someone else said they want to see the blanket. So I'll show it one more time. I'm kind of proud of it, but also it's kind of like, it feels like it's a never-ending project. But it's fun. It's a stitch called the linen stitch. So it's supposed to look like a woven blanket, but it's knitted. So it's cool. That's it. I'm into knitting. Yes, I am 80 years old in a 42-year-old body. It's fine. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Anyone else have any questions that I missed? Travis said his 10-year-old knitted a small bear for her cousin. Aw, that's so awesome. Good on her or him. I'm assuming it's maybe her, but maybe it's a him. Knitting has no gender. It's fine. Everyone can knit.
Hang on. Don't.
All no, right. There's a lot of guys that knit. It's totally fine.
I'm stunned at these results. I'm absolutely stunned.
Tim, I'm hoping that's what it becomes, because it's so my family for Christmas we do like we draw names because there's so many of us. So I got her, my sister, and her husband, who I'm making the blanket for. So I'm hoping that this is like an heirloom gift for them. But we'll see. We'll see about that. Jim said, dang, Josh, that was fast.
Dude, I felt like I was peeing forever.
I felt like you were peeing forever, too. I showed my blanket like twice.
I know. You're like, I'll show it again. I was like, I need to finish this up as soon as possible.
I'm not really good
She's losing everyone.
I don't know.
I left when we were 132. Now we're at 112 people watching.
People don't want to know about my knitting because who cares? Who cares? To be honest, who
Guys,
cares?
we did a 10 pour flight of old whiskey, including Eagle Rare 17 and Wild Turkey Master's Keep Bourbon 17, and I put a Dickel product first. And Heaven Hill 17.
Dickel is something that you are known for.
So
Dickel 9 year?
No. Wow, she kicks you when you're down, right? She kicks you when you're down. I have my top 3 here, and I'm going to taste them as we finish up this. And I'm going to tell you if I hold true to those rankings or not. And I'll be honest.
Okay.
I'm
gonna fold my blanket because I don't want you to get whiskey on it.
So my top 3, third place was Eagle Rare 17. Second place was Found North Batch 6. And first place was the Boondocks Dickel. That's wild. Kate says she feels like the whiskey's catching up with me now.
Oh dear, this yarn.
And then Zach says, no take backsies.
Have you hydrated, my love?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm like,
okay.
I'm quite a few ounces in. I drink a lot of water every day. I try to shoot for a gallon.
I do too. I don't always get it though.
Oh man, what's 2?
Kate says, "Here's your blanket. Sorry, it smells like whiskey."
What's 2? Found North Batch 6 has a better nose than Eagle Rare 17 2022.
What are you doing right now?
Compare my top 3.
Can you hurry it up?
Yep.
I'm just gonna sip glass 1.
Man, Found North Batch 6 is so good. Check shared pour.
Do they have it?
They did. I don't know if they still do or not.
I like batch 6.
Oh. Pat says at least Josh isn't working after this show. Well, not tonight, but in the morning. I had to wake up at 5 a.m.
Yeah. Good night, Jay. We'll be going to bed soon as Josh stops.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could see the Dickel moving to the back of the third and the Found North 6 being first.
Oh, please. Stop.
No, I'm just saying. I can see it.
Mm-mm. I don't buy it.
Those are my 2 8-pointers.
No. Because you know what they are now.
No,
you cannot change. That is not fair. I don't believe you. Fake news. No.
Found North Batch 6 is phenomenal.
Yes, I agree it is. However, you can't change your opinion now that you know what they are.
And now they have 7 and 8 out.
You can't change your opinion now that you know what they are.
Can I order 7 and 8?
If you have money to. That's fine, yeah.
All right. Found North, you guys. It's the truth. All right, that's it for tonight. Thank you for being here. We got 104 in.
My knitting made everyone peace out.
They're like, you know what? I'm out.
It's fine.
That's fair.
It's just the stuff of stuff and whiskey.
It is.
I mean, if you don't like it, that's fine.
I'm showing cameras. She's showing knitting. Here we are.
This
is us.
This is us.
For better, for worse.
That was a good show, by the way. This is us.
Oh, that was a great show.
Okay.
All right. Seriously, appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you for helping me be part of making Erin feel special on her birthday.
And
it means a lot.
Thank you for making me feel special on my birthday or on my birthday weekend. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Very much.
All right.
So
as we
couldn't do that without you.
And Travis.
Oh.
Get out of here.
Oh, no, those jeans look baggy. Stop. This is not your best look. Those jeans are baggy. Normally he doesn't have baggy jeans. He fills out his jeans. He does. This is not good. We're done. We're done. Love you guys. Bye.